And that's why Seth gets a boner whenever he hears Bazinga.
All right, so we're only 10 minutes late. That's not too bad.
It's pretty on brand.
I mean,
Yeah.
Had a schedule compared to normal.
It's true.
So you can sum up the last 3 or 4 games as wandering through the sewers / access tunnels, and but let's see. Essentially,
I will. Okay.
you guys finished your fight in the portal room, and noticed that Marge had already left, and that she had taken Pierre Defont with her. And instead of going off on a random tangent again, you guys actually decided to head towards the Tinker District. So you actually made it there, and I was so proud of you guys.
Only took 4 games.
Yeah.
Vixie and keys up the comms. And
We're not even to the DM summary yet.
Gosh, it's my birthday and you're already interrupting me? Disadvantage.
Marge, what's your 20?
Maul got pink eye.
Poo eye.
But I have freedom of movement.
You guys found a dead utility worker in the Tinker District, to which Reggie used Talk with Dead, Speak with Dead, asked him about his death. Somebody searched him and found the key for the access tunnels, so make sure you guys are aware of that, because I can't remember who took it. So if
Would it be
I'm pretty sure it was me.
okay, I was gonna say if Reggie has it, then you guys just make sure that you guys remember it, because I don't think he's gonna remember today.
Reggie's got a lot on his plate right now.
You doing okay?
I haven't talked to him.
I thought you said you were going to hunt him down Friday.
I was gonna, but I didn't.
I feel
He
like
seemed okay at work, but that's the last I saw him.
So wandering through the access tunnels, you found a stairway leading up, to which you found a track with some sort of bodies hanging from it. You're not sure if they're alive or dead. Everybody that's tried to make a perception check has always rolled really low and narrowly missed getting clobbered by them as they went flying by. But so you've got that leading to a room. You walked into the room, which everybody with their metal items had to make strength saves, otherwise they were sucked to the floor. And Dalarys went up the stairs, tried to brutally murder some innocent lady, but then noticed the guards and came back down. And we ended the round with Omal poking his head up and knocking the song of, what was it, Cotton Eye Joe on the door?
Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe.
it's canon.
Poked his head out of the stairway. Nope, that is what he did. So, that door now has Cotton Eye Joe knocking on it on the first floor with the guards and the receptionist lady. So, we start this round out, or this match out, with everybody back in the basement room right here. Just a quick description to remind you guys. You have the entrance back to the access tunnels, to which the conveyor belt leads out and down. Wraps around a big concrete pillar that shoots from floor to ceiling that's slowly spinning, and attached to that pillar is a gear that turns the conveyor belt that leads to this door. You have a door over here as well. You have a hatch, presumably to a staircase leading down that's locked. You have a stairwell leading up, and you have a bench full of various tools and parts for fixing the conveyor belts, as well as the magnetic pull to the floor.
I am not mechanically inclined.
Yes.
So,
Leave
does
it
that
to the
mean
Kaizen
we
guy.
could turn off the magnetic pull to the
Hoping you're
floor?
going to come in handy. Really hoping you're going to
Is that what you said? Like there's control levers for it?
No, there are no control levers.
You said the conveyor belt's going that way towards that door?
Yeah, so it comes out of the access tunnel that you guys came from, hits the pillar, and goes this way. So you have one track going on this side and one track going on the other side. And you did see a body come in and shoot through there, and as you're coming up, a body came out. And as the body came towards the door opened, the body went through the door, and the door closed.
I'd like to roll perception to see if there's any kind of timing to the bodies coming in and out.
Oh, that's good.
All right. How long would you like to proceed?
I guess two bodies in and out. I don't know. There's not a time.
I want to
really,
know how
'cause I
long
don't know.
how long you're willing to devote to this. So give me a perception check.
Let's do 10 minutes.
I'll just
Perception is a +1. +2. 14.
okay. So 14, you stare hard at that door, and several minutes go by, and nothing happens.
While he's staring at the door, Tev is gonna come over to this door and see if it's locked.
It is indeed locked.
Hey guys, I found a locked door.
Maybe whisper.
Hey guys, I found it. It's very hard to whisper.
What did you say, elephant?
What?
We have company.
What?
They said your name on the family, man.
Okay, so Dalarys is staring at the wall, and so during this 10 minutes, Tev went over and tried the door. Anything else you guys want to do during this 10 minutes while he's sitting there?
I'd like to throw the key to Teb.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll try the key on that door. Thanks for the access tunnels, but try it anyway.
Okay. It does open.
Wow.
Look.
I will gingerly open it a little bit and take a peek inside.
Okay, so when you look inside, you see a perception check. I'll let you do that first.
See a wall that says check perception.
What do you see? A wall with some words on it.
Hey guys, I found a perception check. I don't know what that is either.
It sure doesn't look good.
I rolled a 12.
Ah, there we go.
I never get tired of Teb's voice, ever, not one time.
Okay, so looking in, you see two work desks with papers kind of spread all around them.
The paper.
You see two medical examination style tables with a body on one and a large metal contraption between them with cables coming from it going into this body.
Okay, Tev's definitely going in there. Hey guys, you might want to have a look at this. Dalarys, you keep watching the bodies. You're doing a good job.
I'm gonna follow.
Dalarys puffs his chest out as the compliment boosts his confidence.
I follow into the room.
So,
And
let's see.
my axe.
Oman went in, Tev went in. Did anybody else go in?
I'm following.
Okay, I was reading my notes. So everybody goes into this smallish room and are standing shoulder to shoulder. To which you
Good
almost.
news, everyone. We have the biggest possible people in this world.
I'm kind of surprised. Kind of surprised that Tev didn't go. Do you guys want to see a dead body? Like,
We all die someday.
just hope it's not like this. I walk up and look at the body.
I want to search through the papers to see if there's anything
I'm going
of
to.
note in the notes.
You.
If you were on Dungeons and Dragons, that would be inspiration.
You are a card, you.
So, I lied. There's actually a body on both sides. I had to read through my notes.
Did I trip over it?
Yeah. You tripped over the body on the table.
Ah, son of a bitch.
As you
Take 100
spider climb.
damage.
Damn.
Okay,
Bradley,
so who's going to examine the bodies?
I was going to look at the one on the far end.
I'll look at the other one.
Okay, so with your combined might, make investigation checks. You can both make one.
That is a 13.
13. Omal?
2.
Jeez!
So, Omal walks
That's
up
the body, all right.
and is...
You can tell by the organs that there was a cause of death.
And is
Hey, if
taking...
I make a medicine check, I might understand something. Thank you.
This is investigation.
So when you walk up and investigate, my mind is a little elsewhere, but you notice it's hard for you to see much of what's going on with it because you recognize it as a bald-headed dwarf with a bushy red beard and an earring in one of his ears.
Oh no.
And
Oh, no.
I'm having a brain fart here for the names for them.
Ralph and Rolf.
There we go.
What?
Ralph.
No!
Rolf
It's Ralph.
and Rolf.
No.
Oh.
Ralph is here. So you got a 13?
Yeah.
Walking up to this body is just a very nondescript blonde hair humanoid male. They've kind of been decomposing a little. So it could be elf, it could be human. Can't really tell. Their shirt is torn open, and you see. I'll fold this in half because Omal got such a poor investigation. I can't show you the other half of this. But anyways, you see those symbols on the chest.
Guys, we got some, we got more of those dwarvish runes. Does anybody translate what we're looking at here?
Yeah, while they're doing that, I want to be looking through those papers.
Okay, so you're back here looking at papers.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
I believe that's 15.
Reggie's meditating and talking to his head.
Am I able to see how he died?
Make a medicine check.
That's 15.
So scrolling through, you've got two desks here. One desk, as you search through it,
Mm.
That rolled off on the 20. That's a 6.
it's a long list of various people
Short answer.
that have died
Okay.
and causes of death, where locations, known kin, known associates. And the desk on the right is a list of locations around the city with Ralph and Rolf scrawled next to it and various dates and times and durations for next to each name.
I'm so sad that they're dead.
Can I have my thingy back?
I don't know.
Oh,
So, I think I know what might be going on here. Is this some kind of reanimation thing for Ralph and Rolf? The various Ralph and Rolfs?
What did you roll for your medical?
6.
6? Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they sure are.
You do notice, it's pretty obvious, that even though I have blood on these bodies, there is no blood anywhere in this room. It's fairly clean smelling.
I relay that to the boys. Like, they're dead. There's no blood.
So what's the last name, like, in cause of death on the list of the dead bodies?
You see
It's weird that it's so quiet. There's no kids running around.
I know. Strange.
because my kids went to bed like 5 hours ago, so they're going to be asleep for a while.
Like 5
My
hours
kids are
ago.
blowing things up instead of.
You see Sylph, male elf, works for the Entertainment Guild
Okay.
and died from a mugging.
Hey, Amal, you're pretty good at medicine, from what I remember. You want to see if that's perhaps an elf over there who maybe looked like he died while being mugged?
If only we
Yeah,
had some
sure, why
sort of
not?
doctor.
Make a medicine check, Amal.
Hey, I'm a swamp doctor,
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
and I got a 9.
So
Hey, it was a 2 that turned into a 9. It's
Yes.
pretty good medicine.
it was a very low check because he told you what to look for. But I think you're still heartbroken over seeing Ralph on the table over there.
If I could cry.
And the fact that there's an absence of blood here, it makes it hard to look for
Love story called
Cause of death.
Could cry.
It would take a keener eye to locate these wounds, one that's not emotionally distraught. But
I ask them all because I haven't noticed. I didn't see the other body yet. I'm like, what's going on? What's the other guy?
Just go look.
I go look.
make an investigation check.
There we go.
Okay, that's +5. 11. God, I am rolling like dicks today.
So
But I haven't rolled higher than that.
it is indeed Ralph. But since you made over the 10 threshold at the very least, you see his chest is also exposed, and he also has symbols on his that match the other body inscribed on his chest.
Okay, so I put these two things together on account because I'm so smart, and I relay this to the boys. Like, hey, they both got the same dwarvish rune carved into them. Oh fuck, it's Rolf.
I'm gonna go have a look at that machine over there.
Are Rolf's eyes open?
What do I see on the machine?
Yeah, what you rolled high enough to notice that his eyes are open.
I go over and I close Rolf's eyes, and I say, "Rest in peace, buddy."
But thank you, pal. So
Well,
make an investigation check.
While they're doing that, Dalarys gives up on his obviously futile mission.
21.
And I go
Wow.
look at the
Travis,
You're gonna
first
grab
one to
the
roll over.
table.
We already
First
looked
roll
at that last
over
time.
12.
It was just a bunch of tools and stuff.
Various wrenches and sockets and stuff like that.
We're due for a good roll.
So
Snap on?
yes. So looking at
Hurricane!
looking at the machine, there is a large.
Those runes?
Yes, you
Okay.
see a large metal square panel where you're used to seeing computer screens that look similar, but rather than lit up with an actual screen, it's got runes scrawled across it in glowing letters. So you see these on the panel. Below it, you see just one big lever that's pushed down currently. And coming from this machine, as I mentioned before, you have cables that go to Ralph and cables that go to this body that may or may not be the elven male that you read.
Okay. So, there's these same runes.
Let me see if I can read it.
Well, no, not the same runes. There are runes on this machine. There's a lever.
If I speak Dwarvish, am I able to read their runes?
No.
That's worth a try.
You can make a history check, and I'll tell you if you remember from the mansion.
Okay.
I was gonna say they're the same ones that are on like everything else not quite magic.
I have this sinking feeling that if I throw this lever, Rolf is going to come. Ralph, whichever one it is going to spring to life.
Bill. It's Bill. You said a history check?
Do
Yes.
it as fast as you can.
All right, I'm going to throw the lever.
You pull the lever?
Yeah.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Okay, make a perception check. And anybody that wants to roll with him can roll.
Except me.
26.
That perception.
Jeez.
That's an 11 on the history
I rolled
check.
very high. It was almost a
18.
20.
So,
11 on the history.
yeah, Vixian, you are having trouble remembering these runes because it was a lot of runes during like an hour 2 days ago. And so, unless somebody pulls out those pieces of paper, I don't know who had them or if you even kept them, the letters that you found from the mansion that gave the description of them, but with an 11, you do not remember. So, what you guys notice, as you throw the lever, you hear gears start to turn and whir around. And the cables going from body to body light up with energy. This body lurches as if hit by a defib. And you see it start to vibrate and shake. And as you're watching it, it's almost like it's just doing a real fast time lapse of a body decay. And it just starts to rot. The skin shrivels in to where it's almost skeletal-like. As these cables light up and it hits Ralph, and his whole body starts to glow, and he shakes and vibrates. And after a few minutes, he just sits up and stares at you guys. Hey, buddies!
Holy fuck!
Just as I suspected.
I jump. Big as Billy be damned.
This is how they do it in Hollywood, too. Take it from the younger, struggling actors.
Yeah, they
Suck their life force into James Woods.
They would. That's why James Woods looks the way he does.
How much noise did this just make, would you think, Mike?
A lot of noise.
Hey, guys. Well, I'm glad our buddy's here. There were some very strong-looking people just upstairs that we need to move.
Is Patch Without a Trace still active?
Yes.
Does that matter?
For another few minutes.
Yeah, we need to fuck off. Ralph, you coming?
Where am I going, buddy?
With us.
Could you keep it down?
Yeah, and maybe keep it down a little bit.
Could you keep it down?
You got it, pal.
Alright, let's fuck off. And then, do we proceed to fuck off?
I don't know. Did I try that door last session? The
This
other
door?
The other one. Well, whichever
You
one
went
goes
up.
down.
You went. Oh, this one. There's a large, heavy hatch there. A very strong metal one that's over it with a very large lock on it.
Oh, wait, I don't have the key anymore.
I've got the key.
It's a one-use key, bro. I do believe you guys did try the key on it last time, and it did not work.
Copy that.
Alright.
Dalarys picks up a wrench from that
So where are we going?
table.
Okay, you can add a wrench to your inventory.
Are we going back down into the tunnels, or are we going...
Away. We'll just,
Let's split up, gang!
no!
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
It's canon.
I'd like to look at the mechanism turning the...
The big
I
stone
would
pillar.
like to
Yeah.
fuck off because I only have 50
Are there...
health.
I guess I'm looking for, like,
50 or
gears I can
15?
stick that wrench
50?
in to stop it.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a 7.
So you see, this is a very thick stone pillar, maybe 3 foot in diameter, and it's turning. And looking up and down, it doesn't just stop at the floor. You can see a slight gap between it, so it goes to the floor below.
Dadgad.
At the ceiling, you also see a gap, and judging by when you went to the first floor and saw the exact same pillar sticking out of that, you can surmise that this thing runs throughout the entirety of this building. And to try to stop a 3 foot thick stone pillar with a wrench seems plausible.
I was going to put it in the gears,
You can certainly
which would
try.
cause it to lock up, but...
Do you see gears?
There is one large gear close to the ceiling that the conveyor belt hits and is turning it to pull it around.
I'd like to put a wrench in that gear.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
Oh, God.
It's okay, you're smart, right? Ooh,
17.
Oh, wow.
17.
-1.
Shut up.
Okay, you see
Holy shit.
in this gear there are periodic holes throughout it, and you feel like if you timed it right, you might be able to just shove it up it and get it between that for the best leverage. So make a dexterity check.
Had to have my timing right last night. 9 plus something, maybe 2. It's going to be an 11, I think.
So you
Yeah.
you look at the holes and you think, I can get this thing up there. And you go to stick it, and right as you go to stick it, one of the gears catches it, rips it out of your hand, and sucks it in the ceiling, and it just gets mangled, and pieces of metal just shoot out in various directions.
Dalarys thinks to himself, "This is why you buy quality tools."
Couldn't afford Snap-on.
No more Harbor Freight.
Cheap ass
How's your
doors.
front door like?
All right. Well, I thought we were supposed to be running because we're
Yeah, we're
worried.
definitely supposed to be moving.
Yeah, shall we fuck off?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on because you guys decided not to give me comms.
We're fucking off.
Hey, you probably heard that loud noise. It might be attracting some attention. We need to move.
At which point, we move.
Well, you could say where you're going. I don't know. Ted's gonna go over here and check this door.
That's what I was going to do.
Tim, you
'Cause
ready?
I have a feeling they're not going into those doors very often.
Dalarys,
You ready?
Dalarys stared at
Yes.
that door
Good,
for a
keep
good
going.
long time, and it did not do anything from a distance.
I'm gonna try the door.
So
Here I go. My hand is on the knob.
Oddly enough, there isn't a knob.
I look and I just see him like play by playing,
Where did the
reaching
knob go?
out to cup the doorknob with his hand.
So
Like
there's,
that.
There's no obvious
You
way
s-
to open this
You
door.
see two metal sliding doors that are up against each other.
I'm gonna try and slide them open.
Okay, make a strength check.
You do that with your fingers.
Strength. All right.
I'd like to
Plus
help.
the strength. You're gonna help.
I'd like to help him, which would give him advantage, right?
Yes, roll with advantage.
Oh, natural
Holy
20.
shit!
Natural
For a
20.
total of 21.
I need something to hold this thing down. There we go.
That went from an 11
Tim, that
to
was
a
pretty
21.
clutch, bro.
Thank you.
That's pretty clutch.
So Ted walks up,
Let me try to get my not fingers through this gap.
sticks his stubby elephantine digits into this door, and just pulls with all of his might, and it starts to slowly grind open. And with that roll, he gets it completely open.
I shut my eyes there. I was like, I was there.
100% open. So you have a wide open entrance into the other room.
Time to fuck off.
I'd like to go in the room.
Everybody in.
Jesus.
Dalarys, make a perception check.
Who said cheese it?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dalarys and
The
Tab
only
can make a
rock.
perception check.
Mine's going to be a 2. Or 6.
12.
I subtracted 2.
Our perception rolls are so bad this game.
The first thing that hits you as you walk in is that it's very cold in there. And there are probably a good 30, 40 bodies hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, you found the fridge.
They're all bald, red bushy beards with earrings.
They're all raw.
The left side of the left side of the room, every single one of them has an earring in their left ear. And the right side of the room, every single one of them has an earring in the right side of their ear.
Hey, guys, do not let Ralph
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's
come
like,
into this room.
did Ralph see?
I found
This
him.
could come as a bit of
Why
a shock.
would you let him in there? He's our buddy.
I found him. I found the freezer where they keep the rest of the Ralphs and Rolfs.
There's a lot.
That's a loaded statement that answers a lot of questions.
There are so many.
Do I see any way in here to load a? Oh, the bodies go into that. We saw the bodies going into that room, right?
Yes.
Not coming out. Okay, so never mind.
Well, as you came up the stairs, one came out.
Oh. Is there an obvious way in here to load a body onto the conveyor belt
Make an investigation check.
No.
and start it? 11.
Jesus.
So looking around,
We trash. We trash today.
you do notice what seems to be a sort of switchboard against the wall, the far end of the wall right here. And in the center of the room, there is a gear with several different hooks and almost looks like lever type deals hanging down from it. And every single body is hanging from a track that leads to this center thing right here. That is, and this center thing is the conveyor belt ends there and it's spinning. So that center thing is spinning with the conveyor belt.
Do I see like a way to control the destination?
Presumably the switchboard.
Yeah. Well,
So if you go over
It would
the
be so dead.
yeah. Can I figure out how to
Mm-hmm.
manipulate it to get it to?
I can read Dwarven.
To certain-
Look at it.
it is in Dwarven. So
I'm gonna check my language.
Omal, you going in there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into.
Is the conveyor belt actually like a rubber
Coming in.
conveyor belt?
Vix, you make a perception check. What?
Yeah,
Is
I
the
don't
belt
really-
like an
So
like
it's
a rubber belt?
No, it's there are two tracks.
A perception?
And it's just like a roller coaster track that takes you up, up the hill. You just see metal links that are being pulled. Where'd you get Vix in?
16.
As you leave this room, you hear Ralph hop down off the table to follow you. And as he walks into the room, he goes, "Hey, buddy, I feel a little sluggish in this room." When you see him trying to step, and he is moving very slow.
Maybe turn around, bud. Maybe go the other way.
On the anti-Ralph barricade.
He sits down to the ground.
He got really heavy.
Did we unhook Ralph from the machine?
Hey guys, I have an idea.
Leave?
Oh no.
No, not yet.
Are you looking at the switchboard?
Yes.
Make an investigation, intelligence check.
Operation
Intelligence.
Save Rolf.
This could be very bad. Okay. My lowest stat. 5. Yeah.
If we take them all out, they're all awake.
So you see
You're right.
at least 100 little levers
Oh, no.
with names next to them. And
I
they're
also
all categorized under districts. So you have the military district.
I don't read Dwarven, so I go and be able to read any of it.
You see weird letters.
Hey,
I
Omal.
translate for them.
Omal translates for you. You see categorized by district. You see like military, housing, everything else. And within that, you see them also divided between inner transport ring, outer transport ring.
That's how they're able to be everywhere all the time. So, do you have a DM? Do you have a combat character sheet and like that for Rolf's or Ralph's?
Why would I give you that?
Why you
Because because I hold my beer, boys. They're probably coming, and we have fucked around a long time.
Well, hear me out.
Army of Rolfs.
Hold on to a hook.
Okay, so like yours is more pragmatic. I was thinking like a whole army of these fucking dead dwarfs.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I mean, it's a thought,
That's not what I was thinking either.
but the safe thing to do would be hold on to a hook and gozies.
Yeah, that's a safe thing. All
Let's
right.
let's do the safe thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put a pin in army of dead dwarves that sound Canadian.
What's a Canada?
I don't know, some make believe place that doesn't exist.
Redundant.
There are make believe places that do exist.
In my heart.
Is nobody worried about the people upstairs?
That's what
That's
that's why we're fucking off.
This is a
We're
quick
about
way to
go on
leave.
a fun ride.
Let's go on a fun ride.
And before we do that, though, I'm going to point out that we don't know if these passages are designed for anything bigger than a roll.
Fair point.
We're gonna find out because I don't see that there's any other way around it.
I just thought it'd be fun. We could, close the doors to the freezer and wait a few minutes.
Oh, Maul, do you gotta take a shit?
That's probably the best idea. Just close everyone hide in the fridge.
Oh, Maul, do you have to take a shit?
I mean, I always have to take shit. What's your point?
So what you need to do is, because, he doesn't know if he's gonna be, if we're gonna be able to get through the passages, right? So you need to grease him up. Tev, only Tev, because he's the biggest of us all. You need to grease up Tev, that way we make sure we can get through. I'm skinny, I'm fine. He's fat as shit. So, cover him with your poop.
Good time, but
This reminds me of that time where I was at band camp.
Are we about to do a cutaway? This one time at band camp, I got covered in tortoise shit.
I will not elaborate.
How many turtles were crawling on you?
I want to know more about your backstory. He's a bard, so like the band camp thing holds water.
Yeah, it does.
I was called a bard college, but I like band camp better.
Dalarys takes. There are extra hooks, correct? Or do I need to take the body off a hook?
There are
On the
extra
body, there's
hooks
nothing that says you can't. It's just
past the
weird.
body. So you have bodies hanging and then hooks.
I'd like to move one body. I guess
Just
what?
hang- just
Six,
hang-
five,
Just hang on to the body.
five. I'd
Just
like
hug
to
him.
move 5 of them to the other hooks,
Give him a look.
empty hooks.
So you're picking them up off the hooks. Okay, make an
we're
athletics
moving
check.
them off of hooks onto other hooks to grab the hooks.
But
Why don't we just grab the empty hooks?
I assume they're like in a line.
So you have 4 rows with 5 Ralphs, 4 rows with 5 Rolfs, and there are 2 or 3 extra hooks on the end of each row.
Something just occurred to me. They made this machine. They know that it's used every now and then. What if they're not coming to investigate because they're used to hearing this machine activate every now and then? Do we really need to run? No one's showed up so far.
I mean, they probably would have already come down if they were, I guess. They were right there.
So,
10 minutes ago, they were right there.
Yeah, so I think we're good.
army of dead wolves back on the table, boys.
Let's continue to investigate. Come on, gang!
Vixian, who is visibly bummed out with, the fact that Tab doesn't get to get covered and a lot of shit
24 for that.
goes along with
Athletics check.
everyone.
Okay, so you successfully pull the first Ralph off the hook and move him to the end. So there is now 1 free hook on the left side.
He turns around and he just sees that we're all gone.
That holds water. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm coming with you guys.
Breathing hard.
Do you want to ride the thing? I'll activate it.
No.
I'll
Let's
pass.
let's do it. Yeah.
We'll call that Plan C.
I think Plan A should be bringing all of these Rolfs and Ralphs out here, out of cold storage.
Agreed.
I wanna open up the other. Is there a door on the other side too of the conveyor?
Over
Down
here?
No, down
I've got a
by
better
your
idea.
guys.
Oh, this is where you came from.
Can we see the refrigerating mechanism that is keeping the room cold? Or is it just like a
perception
vent?
check.
Ooh.
Why wouldn't I just cast fireball?
Dirty 20. Oh, wait, sorry, no, 25.
You
Yeah, there's
see
a little bit of a difference.
a vent on the wall on the left side and a return vent on the right side. And you can definitely feel the draft of the cold air coming from the left side.
We get any way to plug it?
I can't, well... let me look at
We're
my
just gonna
cantrips.
heat up these rolls.
I mean,
Okay.
nothing can stop us if we have this many Rolfs and Ralphs.
It's
Think
true.
of all the buddies.
I don't know if this is something that might work. Could I perhaps use mending to close this vent? Like, mend the slots in the vent
Ooh, that's
closed?
creative.
What,
You say no.
read me the exact description of it. because I think Mendon repairs it back to how it was, and so
This spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage.
So this isn't broken, and Mendon would not do anything to it.
Work the shop.
Here's an idea.
It's kind of like
appreciate it.
believing omal is food because you can make turtle soup and trying to cleanse it.
Bullshit. Everything is food if you're brave enough.
I mean, we could pop the cover off and put a Rolf in it. I was mourning, but now I've realized that, well...
Rolf's and Ralph's are a renewable resource.
I love
I
it.
mean,
Do you guys think there was like a proto Rolf and Ralph, like the originals?
One can only assume.
I will write an ode to
Or
Proto
or
Ralph.
completely created beings. Also, doesn't this seem wildly more expensive than just having normal people run the gates?
It is a little suspicious. Now help me shove.
Oh wait, I bet these guys probably don't have much free will.
I help.
Yeah, let's.
But no, it makes sense. Think about it.
All right, Omal, make an athletics check with advantage.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Unfull screen. Okay.
16.
16.
12. Oh, because you rolled
You got
advantage.
advantage, so.
I can see your rolls now. Okay, so
That's why I'm using this. I can't cheat.
16's enough for you to pick one of the Ralphs. If that's what you're wanting, Ralph's on the left, Ralph's on the right. If you choose to do so, Dalarys just moved one farthest to the wall so that it's close to the vent, and it's very easy for you to take that same exact one and just move him to the wall, the extra foot, and you have a metal grate there. So you have a Ralph in your hands and a metal grate in front of you.
Unless someone stops me, I'm gonna block this grate with a Rolf.
Stop you! I'm going to help you.
I'm not trying to rob you.
Wait, how do we do it? Can we take the grate off the wall and just kind of put him in the hole?
If you'd like to try, you won't be able to block it with his body because the vent is closer to the ceiling. So you would have to hang him from the ceiling or take the grate off and shove him. There's no way to just set him there to block it.
You really gotta mash him in there.
We could shove him in there. That's
You really
brutal.
gotta mash him in there. Like, he's not gonna maintain structural integrity at all.
Make a fine Rolf paste.
If you push him hard enough against the grate, it'll make minced Ralph.
If you crush him into a fine roll paste, right?
Like some grated Ralph on your
Then you
pasta.
spread him. You spread him over the grate on the inside of it, like. Then you cast mending.
Oh.
It would work.
Mending doesn't work on creatures.
We mend him back to being a dead
It's got to be an object.
I personally view
horrifying.
all rolls as objects.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying, it's a thought. And eventually we're going to be so creative with this, where the DM's like, fuck the rules, this is wonderful. No? Okay.
That or we just ruined his entire campaign again.
By leaving
That's
a
door
room
up
full of
top, right?
stinking, rotting
This is not a
rats.
door.
Yeah, I mean, that's good enough, but how do we create an army of... Anyway, what we need to do is we need to cram one in there.
So let's do it.
Should we make sure he's not going to wake up in immense pain and just put him out of his misery for ahead of time?
How do you propose we ensure that?
That other room is what? that other room is where they animate them. So
Yeah.
it stands to reason.
They just
Okay,
want to animate
okay.
this one because he's going to be a fine roll of paste.
Well, okay, we can test that. I have the Rolf who was previously up on a hook, right?
Yes, you have a Ralph in your hands.
I walk him into the warm room.
Happy fucking birthday.
Okay, you have a Ralph in your hands in a
And
slightly
your-
warmer room.
He didn't wake up.
No.
But isn't this a room that the other Ralph?
I smacked the Ralph in
Fell
Omal's
asleep in?
hands to wake him
So
up.
as you step into the room, you need to make a strength check.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you're so bad at those.
Apparently, I got an 11.
Oof.
The Ralph in your hands pulls from your grasp and goes heavily to the floor.
Wait, what all metallic crap did he have on him?
All of it.
Make an investigation
Is
check.
he entirely metal?
That's what I'm wondering.
Is Rolf an automaton?
1!
Wow.
Oh, well,
There's
it
a
does say
Ralph there.
automaton on the sheet. So
What?
it does say automaton on the sheet.
Does it really?
Yes.
Oh.
I cut him open.
Oh.
He's a silo?
Make a dexterity check. You do have a long sword.
Yeah, I do.
10.
10. You make a very vicious, jagged cut across his chest.
I'm sorry, a 12. Either way.
You make a very jagged.
Slightly less jagged.
Soft edges. They're more.
And
curves.
as you cut through the skin with your longsword, you hear the horrible squeal of metal on metal.
Guys, I no longer have any moral qualms with whatever we're going to do today.
Meaning we also are going to have trouble crushing him into a fine roll of paste.
I'm gonna let you think back to your fight with Ralph and Rolf in the Foundry District when you slammed into them and also had metal sounds.
So I have an idea.
Oh God.
I have this ability to morph things into other things. I could morph a Ralph or Rolf into a very tiny, like a worm, say, and you could go up and put them in the vent. I can drop the spell, and then we have a clogged vent.
Why are we worried about this vent so much?
Why are they bothering even keeping him cold?
That's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering.
I don't have to understand the system to know I need to destroy the system.
Listen to Rage Against the Machine on the way in today, bud.
But if you have a better idea to do that,
No, that's the best idea we got.
okay,
Let's do it.
okay.
Will that work on an automaton, though?
That's the thing. It does say that it has to be a creature.
Has to be a creature.
Spell transforms a creature that you can see.
A body is considered an object in D&D terms,
Boo.
and a hunk of metal is also considered an object.
I was gonna say, these are automatons, so that wouldn't be like a construct, probably, right? So yeah. On second thought, that's not gonna work.
Oh, Omal, you hear Ralph on the other side of the room go, "Hey, other buddy, you all right over there, pal?"
He's fine. Don't ask too many questions.
Dalarys looks at the Ralph he just cut open, looks over at the other Ralph, looks at his sword.
This Ralph manages to stand up finally.
Are you gonna cut him down? You gonna do it?
I was thinking about it.
I haven't been given my guard duties for the day, buddy.
You're on us detail.
I don't know that location.
Right here. With us.
You've been sent to the foundry.
Hey, guys, let's send them upstairs and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, on second thought,
We might want to hide, though.
we're in the freezer.
Is Pass Without Trace still active?
I'm not. Me and O'Wall are not.
For like another 5 minutes.
Send him upstairs.
Hey, you're supposed to go upstairs.
I'm not aware of a guard post up there, pal.
It's a new guard post.
Make a persuasion.
All right. I will agree.
Alright,
With,
that well.
I will agree with him and
Is
try
that
to lend us
deception?
some feel
Yeah,
of truth.
that would be deception.
Hang on. I will also agree with him to try to give it some sense of verisimilitude.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure.
Pretty much, but yeah, but more like Carl.
Do I get advantage with that, or
Yeah.
is that just
You can have advantage.
Okay. 25.
Yeah.
Oh, they must have built one while I was asleep, pal. Why, thanks, guy. And he starts to very slowly. It takes him a good 2 minutes to walk from this side of the room to the other.
So while he's walking, we all get in the freezer and close the doors.
So remember, it's a sliding door,
Spells at the ready.
and you pushed it into the wall.
Oh, I thought I was opening it.
Yeah, no, you're right. You opened it, and now it's in
okay,
the
I
wall
gotcha.
pockets.
So can we... Oh, there's wall pockets.
Fuck.
Can we try and pull it back out? I don't know.
As soon as I hear Ralph open the door upstairs, I cast web on the bottom of the steps.
Okay.
Can we take a short rest first?
Ain't got time.
So this
We
is how we
could
die.
go down into the tunnels again and just kind of wait.
That's a good idea.
Fair point. Let's do it.
Nope. Dalarys is waiting in the freezer.
Yeah, that's dumb. Let's not do that.
Death wish. Okay. This is how we die. It's fine. Let's go down the tunnel.
Go on, Reggie.
I was just talking to my dad.
Okay. Okay. So you guys go down into the tunnels. Down the stairs. You're back down in the tunnels.
Can we hear what, can we stay close enough to hear what's going on in that room?
Make a perception check.
I believe that's a 23. Perception plus 7. Yes, 23.
So as you go down into the stairs, you hear the reverberating, echoing sound of the track. Because you're in a stone hallway, and the sound is just bouncing off. And even with that high roll, it's 2 floors up to another flight of stairs up to another room, and all you hear is the track.
Choo choo.
Okay.
Dalarys peeks his head out to keep an eye on what's going on.
You did stay in the freezer?
No. I
Oh,
went with you
From the
guys.
stairs?
Just a little peek out.
Okay. So, make a perception check.
12. Jesus.
You see nothing new.
you should relay that on the comms.
Dalarys just yells real loudly, "There's nothing going on!"
I wish you guys could see my rolls here for the interactions that's going on up there. I'm quite amused.
I hope they're bad. They're so bad.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is the only reason we didn't get murdered because they rolled so poorly they didn't notice anything was going on?
That's how I got away with it.
All right, well, I mean, maybe we should go back in there and try and open that lock. There's one place we haven't tried, so I think it stands to
There are
reason.
multiple places. So this stairwell continued on up.
Yeah.
So there's the first floor, and then it kept going up.
Okay. And then there's the locked hatch that we. Should we try and find a key for that locked hatch, or should we just try and?
I mean, does it have a visible lock, or is it?
Well, we tried a key on it, and it didn't work.
I'd like to try to break the lock.
What?
I'd like to
break
try
it.
and pick the
Pick it.
lock.
No, I'm gonna try to break it first.
Dumbass. Let me.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh no.
Well, this isn't gonna work.
That's cocked. 16.
It's not.
15.
It's not a padlock. It's a very large metallic lock inset into this metal door.
I got guys. I'm gonna try to pick the lock. Will it be a sleight of hand check?
That'd be
Maybe a
dex-
lock picking check.
I'm pretty sure it would be sleight of hand, wouldn't it?
dexterity, and you add your proficiency if you're proficient with lock picking.
How does a proficiency bonus work again?
I think we're at +5.
+5?
Yeah.
Alright, so dex +5. Plus roll. Don't fuck me.
Oh, that's great.
So
Yeah.
+5 plus your dex
So
is +3, so you get +8 to your roll.
+8, so 15 plus
23.
8. 23.
Yeah.
You were too shy of making this very intricate. As you stick it in, you can feel it start to turn, and then it slips out,
Fuck.
and you lose it at the last second.
Can I try again at
I thought you
disadvantage?
had it.
Been there, done that.
At disadvantage? If you
I'm
wanna try
assuming.
it wouldn't be disadvantage, it'll be a slightly higher DC.
Okay. I'm gonna try one more
You
time.
probably can't roll high enough to get it.
He rolls a 20.
But yeah.
Yeah, you got a 27 to beat.
I might have beat it.
No. 25.
It's 26.
Oh. It's like right there. You can
Mhm.
feel it about to click as you stick it in there. And you actually bend your thief's tool trying to stick it in a second time.
Ah, fuck.
And it feels like you're either going to have to mend it, try to fix it, or roll with disadvantage whenever you lockpick.
Finally, he could use mending.
That's what I was thinking.
You've got to ask.
Tev,
Yeah,
a boke it.
I will do this for you. But you must tell me an embarrassing story from your childhood.
I had to bury my mother myself while my father was away hunting.
He said embarrassing,
I said
not
embarrassing.
depressing.
No. When I hefted her up off her deathbed, I farted.
I'm so disappointed. Okay, I'll cast mending on the thieves' door.
Yeah.
Very loud.
There's your backstory. The plot sort of echoed a little bit in the cavernous great hall where there was no family or love.
It only took an hour for us to get off the rails, but
Here we
are.
And to go back down into the tunnels.
I think we spent most of the time off the rails.
Yeah, this entire game.
3 sessions to get out of the tunnels, only to go back into them.
Well, now we're going back in here.
Oh yeah, so Dalarys is over here, Vixian's over there, Tab went over to Mend.
Yep.
Reggie's talking to his dad.
How's Rolf doing climbing the stairs?
So you're gonna go check the stairs?
I just want to. Is he still down here? Or has he made it up?
He went up the stairs out of view before you guys went into the access tunnels.
Okay, we're good. He's distracting though, I'm sure.
Are you gonna go look up the stairs?
Oh no.
Okay.
I'll go look up the
Yeah, I was
stairs.
gonna. Allow me.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go up a floor.
Yeah.
So the third floor, I guess. Assuming this is
Both
first
of you
floor.
make a strength check against your webbing.
Oh no! It's a dex check.
Dex check. Whatever the check is.
Is it a save or is it?
It's a save.
Okay. Good. I'm good at the saving throw.
I honestly cannot believe I
22.
managed to roll higher on
I think I beat your
check.
DC.
you were this
DC
close.
18.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm immune to disease
no.
and still have pink eye.
You're immune to diseases?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me that?
He did.
No,
Wait,
you
what?
said you had resistance to poison. is what you told me.
It turns out I have defenses, immunity, poison, and disease.
Make a
Purity of
Constitution
poison.
save.
Pink eye is not a disease.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
It just
You haven't
means
had
you
it?
Pretty
put.
sure it is.
It just means you got poo in your eye.
Just because I like to be
That's
fought
brown
blasted
eye.
on a weekend.
11.
Okay, you are out of it, but you do not get your health back because you did not tell me this until now.
I wasn't aware it was immunity. I thought it was resistance.
Yeah,
That's
just-
all.
Just like with your freedom of movement, that's why I mentioned that at the beginning of the game is so you can keep track of that.
Only pussies
Yeah.
read their character sheet.
Which I think lasts for another 10 minutes now. So you have 10 minutes left of freedom of movement, and you have no time left on your pass without a trace.
So dumb.
I
So-
rolled a 21 on mine.
Okay, so you both managed to trudge through the entanglement, the webbing, whatever it is, at the bottom of the stairs.
So moving on up.
Moving on up, moving on up. So you went upstairs, Dalarys?
Yes.
To the first floor? Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going up.
Up one floor from the one I explored earlier.
Okay. So, as you stomp up the stairwell,
Stealthily.
So this is the
We're
basement,
sneaking
and
up.
then first floor. second
presumably.
floor. Okay. Second floor then.
Give me a stealth check, Tab, since you screamed it out. Anybody that's going up the stairs, I need a stealth check.
I think it's a bad idea.
23.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 plus something, plus 2.
I gotta see what my stuff is.
21. Never mind. I have to roll at disadvantage. 13.
Okay.
13.
And then I will go 2, and that's a 22.
Okay. Omal, you going up?
So this is what happened. We're all just going up.
Yeah.
Everybody's going up the stairs but you.
Sure.
So
Let me
dumb.
roll stealth then.
So dumb.
Somebody,
Dirty
hey, let's go with Tim. Roll a d20 for Reggie.
Vixen, you're coming
Tim?
too?
Plus
I thought-
18.
We're doing a scouting party. Wait.
Oh, do we have that pass without a trace?
No, it's gone.
Nope, it's gone.
We're scout.
Okay. So that would be dirty
The whole
20.
party's scout.
So the low man's 13 with. Okay.
The low man's 13.
It's me. It's me. I'm the low man. Heavy armor is really handy. But
I heard that as like the poor man's 13 or like a great value 13. Like a dirty 13.
that's what I'm going to refer to it as from now on. Great value
The
13.
great value 13. The Kirkland 13.
Listen, the Kirkland liquor bangs.
The Kirkland hot dogs.
There
Oh.
we go.
I
Plus
don't really
2.
like them Baltimore Franks.
Mario.
Plus 2 to perception.
That whole hog right there.
Oh, you're
Oh,
so
alright.
lucky.
Damn it, boy.
Okay, so as you quietly stomp up the stairs,
I do too, bud. He's got a cake. How you get a job like that?
I could. I kind of want to
Oh,
just
Lord.
walk into plastics and just see if he's there. I know he's not, but
I know where he's at.
Yep.
He's on that hatch line in West Assembly.
in West,
it's destiny.
does he come in during the week?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know on non-production days, but
So you quietly stomp up the stairs,
Whole hog. You quietly saw.
and you come to the door of the second floor, and there's a placard above the door that says barracks. The door is shut, and I rolled very poorly for everybody, so you were good.
I'd like to go up another floor.
Okay.
So dumb.
hey, how about I sneak ahead?
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
you're
no.
doing great at sneaking, but maybe you should sneak here, and I'll sneak up there.
Before the
Or
words
we
even
can
got
let-
out of your
or we
mouth,
can
I was
let
on
the
the way up.
The quiet hunter do it.
Okay, this time I'm not following him.
So Dalarys went up.
Yep, went up another step, another floor.
Okay. So as you come up the stairs, let's make another stealth check.
Oh no. Hey guys, I think we should
That's
probably
a 3.
Holy fuck.
probably make our way back down.
It's also a nat 1, so
It's a 13.
Okay, so
17?
here's what happens. You don't make it to the next floor.
Oh, cool.
You get about halfway up the flight of stairs,
And
and you trip over your feet.
fuck.
And this heavily armored, massive dragonborn, you just hear hits the stairs with a loud clang, 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 clang,
Honestly,
and he starts to roll back down the stairs towards you guys.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Dalarys. Come on, we're going back to the service tunnel.
I jump over Dalarys.
And you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
I jump over. Do I have to?
No, he rolls.
You don't?
Tipping up for a barrel.
He rolls back maybe 3 or
That's all
4,
I was thinking
maybe
about.
3 or 4 steps towards you guys and stops.
2 bludgeoning damage?
Yes, you're
Oh, no.
unconscious.
Dos. Dos.
And okay,
Uh-oh.
All natural ones.
That would be awesome.
What are
Okay.
we rolling? I didn't quite hear.
You're not rolling.
The DM's rolling.
Presumably for the guards in the barracks.
Yeah, as soon as he starts falling, Tev does start moving down the stairs.
okay. Okay. So you hit 3 or 4 steps down, and you guys said you're running back downstairs. Okay. You start to move back down the stairs. Dalarys, I'm gonna need a dexterity check for you. 13. You manage to regain your footing, shake it off, and bound down the stairs after your party. Where is your destination?
I don't know. They all ran away.
We need to leave.
I wonder why. Tev's going back to the service tunnels. I don't know. We just tripped in front of the barracks. Was it in Dwarvish that it said barracks?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Tev doesn't know it's the barracks, so.
I know it's the barracks.
So we'll leave it. So like we're fucking toward off.
All right. So you guys hit the bottom floor.
Ow.
Let's see. What is? So Reggie would have been the first down because he was in the back. And Omal, Vixian, Tev, Dalarys. Make a perception check as you're bound down the stairs.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. So as you get past the barracks door and get around the corner, you hear the door squeak open.
Do you need me to make one as well?
No, because he was the one in the back. You guys,
Okay.
anybody in front of him probably wouldn't have heard it because you would be going down the stairs, and he is the last one in the line closest to the door.
Solid copy.
So
Door's open.
you hear the door to the barracks open.
Someone's coming.
Always has been.
Yeah.
So you're back.
So
As you hit the first floor, I need everybody carrying metal objects to make a strength check for each object. So Ted would be your shield.
Would be my rifle too.
Your shield and your rifle. Dalarys.
9. That'd be my armor, my sword.
Dalarys sits down heavily.
So for each
16
individual
for my rifle.
object, you say.
If you have anything larger than a knife,
Oh, I was gonna say because I have 1,000 ball bearings.
right?
is a,
Anything.
is a dagger larger than a knife in this case?
A dagger is a knife.
Scimitar though.
So both of your
That's
scimitars.
I only have the one on me.
With the chest on my that I carry with me.
I don't know what that's made of.
Okay, I don't either. So
It could be like a weird polymer.
It's a highly durable carbon fiber.
Like a pelican case. That's kind of what I envisioned whenever
Okay.
I was.
Lightning crossbow.
No, that's mainly wooden. No, so make it for your scimitar. Tev would be for his shield and his rifle.
Okay. And what do I need to make a strength check?
Yeah,
Things that we talking things in my pack or things in my equip.
things that you're carrying. So if
Oh,
you have
okay.
anything,
I've rolled so unnecessarily over here, so I'm okay.
yeah.
Roll 1,000.
Why did you just roll
D20.
52 different? So Omal sits down, or not Omal. Dalarys sits down heavily to the ground.
19.
What?
19.
Okay, so you're fine.
Thank you.
So I got 12 and 16.
Your shield drops to the ground.
Okay.
Your rifle is fine. I don't know how big
20
your rifle
in
is.
an
Isn't
18,
it like
I
a
carry a
sawed-off
knife.
shotgun type deal?
I don't know.
What did you envision for that? Like a long rifle or like a
It
small
would-
carbine?
It'd probably be more like a carbine, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be right at the threshold. Because dagger would be more like pistol size. Okay, so Dalarys is sitting at the bottom of the stairs. Tev's shield is now anchored to the ground. In fact, you're sitting right next to Ralph. The shield is like pressing down on top of Ralph.
I will desperately try and pick up my shield.
Okay. Dalarys,
I'd like to try to stand up.
yeah, you're going to need to make 2 strength checks.
Yeah.
I think that'll do.
Dalarys pushes through it
122.
and stands back up.
Can I get a little help here?
Strong.
I need the shield.
I help. I'd help Tev.
Good on you. Thank you. Advantage?
Sure.
It doesn't matter. It's worse. So.
The shield.
Did you roll a natural 1?
So here's what happened. You're carrying your shield not straight out like a flat table, but straight up and down, almost like a knife.
Oh no.
And as it leaves your body, or leaves your arm, it impales itself into the Ralph and is actually through his chest and wedged into the floor.
Oh no.
Let go, Ralph. Until I get my shield, I'm going
Dalarys.
to continually be trying to pull this thing out.
Dalarys, make a perception check.
I go and pull his shield out of the Ralph.
15, I believe.
You hear 2 distinct footsteps, 2 distinct pairs of footsteps coming down the stairwell towards you guys.
Oh, fuck.
I really grabbed the shield out of Ralph.
He grabs the shield hard.
All right, make a strength check with advantage.
Me or Omal?
Omal said he grabbed it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you managed to pull it out of the floor and out of Ralph.
And then
Move.
now we
And
fuck
I
off.
need the whole body, not the whole body, the whole party, to make a stealth check.
I cast go over here. I should have cast it.
Oh.
earlier.
19.
You
Can I
can,
cast it?
but it's what's
not
the
gonna-
casting time? Is it instant?
Oh,
Let me see.
Yeah, because I can
Uh-oh.
really use it.
Hang on a second. Where would I see that?
Not Hunter's Mark. Casting time, 1 action, so 6 seconds. So, let me see their movement. So, essentially, it would take you a full round to cast it. So, like on your turn, you would cast it, and then everybody else would get their turn if this were combat. So, I'm going to check their movement speed, and for you to cast it, they will get a full round of movement. So, are you going to cast it?
I'm gonna cast it.
Okay. So, Omal, what'd you get for your stealth check?
I am out of second level spell slots.
a whopping 8.
8. Okay. Tev?
19.
I haven't rolled yet.
9.
Oh, is this dim light or darkness at all, or is it
No,
fully bright down
it's
here?
fairly lit down here.
Okay.
Is it plus 10? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, but you haven't,
Well,
You're
right.
you haven't
Casting
cast it yet.
Oh, I haven't?
No, because they're not. They
'Cause
haven't got their full
So,
movement.
give me your stealth check.
Mine was an 18.
18. Okay. And then
No,
Travis,
I'm sorry, 21.
roll a d20 and add 8 to it.
21.
And then we'll add 10 to your stealth.
22.
Wow. Omal,
Okay.
Omal, what? So you didn't get a natural 1, did you?
No.
Okay, I heard the oh no.
I had a modified 8.
Okay, so modified 8. Dalarys had 9. Everybody else did pretty decently. So now we're waiting for him to cast Pass Without a Trace to increase it by 10. So let's see. They're on the
I
second
could use a
floor.
key point and do it on myself right now.
You're
I've
looking
already
at-
burned the slot.
Okay, so as Vixian shouts, hold up, because you have to be within, 30 feet of each for past that trace?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Good news, you're right in the middle.
Vixian shouts, hold up, let me cast this spell. Takes a full round of movement to do this as you hear the steps stomping down towards you. And as it goes off, you guys are all rushing into the access tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 16. So the lowest was 8 plus 10 is 18. You guys get into the access tunnel. Dalarys, you can make a perception check since you're. Well, let's give me a marching order here.
I'm in the middle, I think we said.
I assume I'd be towards the back since I was helping Tev.
Yeah, I'll be right in front of him.
What is your movement speed?
30?
Reggie's the first one in.
30. Tev, what is your movement speed?
30.
Okay. So yours had to 15. So for a full round, you're going to get just inside. And same with Dalarys. So everybody else rushes into the tunnels. Dalarys and Tev are inside the mouth of the tunnel to where you can barely see out into the room this way. And what'd you get for your perception check?
No, I didn't roll it. You said give me a marching order. 21.
21. As you see the two heavily armored guards step down into the room.
They're a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be.
And you hear them shout, not really shout, but they're kind of talking to each other. I always hate coming down here. And you kind of see them visibly sag and then right themselves and slowly stomp through the room as they say, why is there a Ralph out? And one of them walks over to it. I don't know what you're doing. You guys are in the mouth of the tunnel, so you're welcome to do whatever you want. But you have the view of their back as they go to investigate this Ralph.
Going to try and hide in the shadows here and keep an eye on them. This is interesting.
So, got it.
Catch there, buddy.
All right. So Tev is trying to peer around Dalarys. Well, it widens out to about 10 foot, so you could get around him. Anybody that wants to do anything other than watch will need to make another stealth check. But so you see, one of them walks up and notices this door open and this door open and is distracted from this body, whereas this one walks up and says, "Why is there a huge gash and dent on the chest of this one? Did he fall off the track?" And he starts. He scans the room and notices the indentation in the floor itself, and is now alert to viewing around the room, to looking around the room. He's going to investigate.
Okay. On that note, I'm gonna move away and join the party in the tunnel.
Okay, so the last thing you see is this one enters into this room, and this one walks towards this room.
Is there like a door to this tunnel?
No, it's just an open
Okay,
mouth.
just a note. Okay. Yeah, so I'll go and catch up with the party. We need to move. They know we've messed with the Rolfs. They might come this way soon. I don't know. But
Sure.
that room with the magnet seems to really slow them down. They're in paladin armor.
Then we need to fuck off.
I'm so proud of us, guys. We spent over an hour in one room and then went back.
Yeah. We accomplished very little other than discovering the secret to the Rolfs.
Listen, this is important deep lore.
This is important ass lore.
Okay, well, let's move. Walk and talk, walk and talk, walk and talk.
The kind of limit on the talk. It's just pass without a trace. Not
So
full-blown visibility.
they entered into these two side rooms and are out of view.
And we're going, and we're walking, and we're
So
walking.
you're going where? Down back into further into the access tunnels?
Isn't that what was your guys?
Unless we want to make a break for that. Or up the stairs.
Do you really want to go back into the magnet room and fucking take the risk of that shit happening again?
That's true. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I mean, we can do it if you want Mechas and Dragons to end.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I need my shield. I can't do that.
Oh, just leave your most important belongings behind.
I mean, it's kind of like pack animals, right? The person who ends up getting stuck to the floor, they're the sacrificial lamb. The rest of the herd survives.
Why don't we just cast spells from here? They can't move very far.
They can move plenty far. They can't move that way fast.
And as soon as they make it into the tunnels, I'm sure that magnetic, they'll speed up some.
They're going to speed up some. We should make...
Look at them. They have guns. They have Uzis.
Let's make hay while the sun shines.
All right.
You can make a perception check if you want.
What kind of Uzis?
I'm never going to turn down a perception check. 9.
Oh, boy.
So, when you're peering out at them, they were carrying guns.
Yeah.
This is a pretty accurate representation of them.
They definitely have guns, guys. I don't think we should fight these guys. Let's go somewhere else.
We must fuck off.
How about we find a different hatch to crawl out of and then go find that ship and Marge and all them. Pierre. I miss Pierre.
I also miss Pierre.
Ha ha ha!
All right, let's go.
Have some chat from my boy here.
So back into the tunnels.
Yes. Reggie, you got that map?
Yeah.
Reggie, you got that map? I cannot keep my voice straight.
All right, so you guys go back into the access tunnels.
Here we go.
And he says, Reggie looks at his map and says,
Do it, Reggie. Do it. Do it. Try it.
I mean, Christian can barely do Reggie.
and
This
says,
is what makes it so great.
if we go right, we'll hit the construction district. If we go left, we'll head back towards the hatch that takes us to the area with all the crates. Or we can head north and go towards where that dead body was.
Hear me out, guys.
I'm hearing.
We go up through the construction district and walk into the Tinker district as regular travelers. And then we can find the other Dragonborn while we're there.
And then by the time they get there, we'll already be gone.
Or we can
Motion
go up through the
60.
warehouse and just walk out of the warehouse.
Yeah, they have mechs there.
There's lifter mechs. They move crates. What are they gonna do?
They could still stomp you.
They're
You
probably forklift
Lift
certified.
you.
I'll give them that. They're probably
Menacingly.
forklift certified.
incredibly forklift certified. So you could just all move. They try to stomp you.
My reaction isn't that great. I don't know.
I say, well, I mean, I have a bigger mech.
Yeah, a lot of good that's done us.
We've never used it. Ever.
The point is, he has one.
Exactly.
At this point, you'll hear Marge coming over the radio and say, guys, I've been waiting up here for quite a while. Are you guys going to come help me?
I get
We're
on the
on
comms.
our way. We took a.
Yeah, where are you?
We shouldn't have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
I made it out of the lighthouse, and I'm in the courtyard here, but there seems to be a lot of guard activity outside, patrolling, and I could use some help up here.
We can be an excellent distraction. That's the message. All right. Reggie, which way was the warehouse? That way. And
How
Toad starts
will
marching off towards
I
the
know when your distraction happens?
Oh, no.
What's going to be your cue?
Pandemonium.
So I should listen for somebody to shout pandemonium?
How about I just tell you on the comms?
Okay, I'll be sitting here ready.
All right, guys, we got to make a distraction for Marge. Let's go sneak out the warehouse.
I think this is a bad idea.
The courthouse she's talking about. Do we know where that's at?
Courtyard.
Courtyard?
Outside of the lighthouse.
Presumptuously, we were just in. Presumably.
Presumptionably.
Was this the lighthouse? I don't remember a lighthouse.
I don't either.
Not either. I mean, other than the one from like 2 years ago.
She's
But
back on the
I
island.
remember that
That's
one.
what I was saying. Like, man, she went out a long way.
She screwed us. That's what
I mean, it would make sense if there's a pillar and a stairwell and a narrow thing. Maybe this is shaped like a lighthouse. What if we ran? No, but that's metal.
That's not a door anyway. We're in the basement right now. That first door I opened up was the first floor. That had guards and some desk lady.
All right. Well, I think the quickest way to help Marge is to go out the warehouse. I mean, well, the quickest way would probably be going out there and find a way out, but not a good idea.
Why don't we just tell them we're lost? Seek some aid.
Well, I think they'll have suspicions about that, seeing as we stabbed a Rolf to the floor. Okay, I stabbed a Rolf straight to the floor.
It's true, it happened.
You know, I guess we could have knocked down those guards and let you do that again to one of them. That would have taken care of one of them.
I mean, if you want to fight them, I can stand in the doorway and do my thing from there.
I don't want to fight them that way poorly. I have not good health.
All right. To the warehouse. But after this, we go and investigate my issue.
I mean, I could dimension door someone 500 feet, which would probably take us out of the warehouse, but that's only one person with me.
All right, to the warehouse.
They're just like essentially loading dock workers. Like they're not going to try to fight us. So just go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, to the warehouse and up.
Okay. So you guys travel.
Lucky.
You guys travel back. It takes you good 10-15 minutes to walk from one side of the Tinker District to the other. And you get to the ladder, and it's just how you left it. You climb up the ladder, and there's a hatch that opens up into the area surrounded by crates and barrels.
All right. We look for an exit.
No, you're not inside a building.
Oh.
You're in a wide open area, blue skies above you, with just stacks of crates and barrels.
So it's just a shipping yard.
Oh, it's just an open. Okay. Yeah. So,
We go towards the courtyard.
yeah,
Rather not going through
back
the courtyard
towards
right
the direction we came
Back
from,
towards
but
the
above
wall.
ground instead of below ground.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to make
now? A.
a marching order.
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I'll go third.
I'll go fourth, I guess.
Reddy's bringing up the rear.
Reggie's bringing up the rear.
So Dalarys and Reggie will make perception checks. Let's have Omal. You can roll for Reggie. He has a perception check of
It should be pretty high.
+9.
Jesus.
Oh, I got it.
I got a 19.
I'll just roll
19.
since I'm doing this.
I'm sorry, 17. My bad.
It's actually 15 because mine's a +7, so I just rolled my dice.
Okay, and then make a second one.
Me as well.
Yeah, both of you make a second one.
Nat 20. 22. Great value, 22.
Amal, give me a second one.
Oh, a second perception?
Those ghost pepper chips are pretty
The
good.
exact same roll, so 15.
15. All right. So as you guys make your way through, I'll need a group stealth check now.
Still with
Yeah,
class.
with
we
your
do
plasma
have-
trace.
That's for the next hour.
Oh, nice.
So you get +10.
Oh,
That's
Those
awesome.
are good rolls.
yeah.
Dirty 30.
91.
I don't know how you get a
Damn it,
natural
Ted.
30.
So plus 7
I
for
just wanted to say
stealth,
dirty 30.
plus 10. So my
Dirty
natural one is an
29.
18.
I got a 31. Suck on that, Omal.
All right. So luckily,
Disadvantage?
with disadvantage, you rolled a 19 and an 18.
Yeah, dirty,
Holy
dirty 20, dirty 29.
We get back to my stat blocks for these people.
Bam, bam,
Oh,
bam,
no.
bam, 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 bam.
Where were these stealth checks when we were down there?
Leave me alone. That's where they are.
Plus 0.
Did you check in your ass, turtle?
Oh shit!
Okay.
He just ended
I'm
this
gonna
man's
poop on your
entire-
pillow.
So
And you can get pink eye.
the workers rolled pretty poorly, and most of you rolled fairly well, other than Tev, who tripped over his own feet and slammed into the back of Dalarys.
And still managed to
Stealthily, though.
Stealthily
Still managed
slams
to
into the back of Dalarys, and as his face is sliding down the plate mail on the back of Dalarys, Vixie manages to grab his collar and pull him back up.
I'm very strong.
Dalarys farted in his face while he was going down the plate mail.
And
Stealthily.
you guys,
Stealthily.
with your perception checks are high enough
OSBD.
that you're able to pick out the workers and the mechs and various things as you make your way through, and you're able to stay a good distance away from them. So you make your way through that, and you come to the main intersection street that separates the lifting area and the walled Tinker District.
I'd like to make a perception check for a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Do better.
That's a 5.
The walls are pretty tall, and from this vantage point, you do not see a lighthouse.
Tev,
Stand on my shoulders, elephant. I can't
he
see.
doesn't need to.
These are 50-foot tall walls.
Take to the sky, my guy. Tev, do your thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
No, Tev.
I'll burn a
No,
science.
Tev.
I'll burn a high-level science slot for 2 seconds worth of activity.
You,
you know, I could just climb a wall.
Yeah, there we go.
science slot.
I
Hey,
do not
whatever.
use. I do not use spells.
Yeah, whatever you gotta do to help yourself sleep at night, bud. It's like
I
the guy
climb up
going.
high
It's like
and
the
look
guy
around.
going fishing on Sunday mornings. He's like, "This is a different kind of church.
What are you doing, Omal?
Whatever you gotta do, bud."
Omal,
He said he's climbing the walls, I think.
you're going to run up the wall?
I just go up so I can actually get advantage.
Give me a dexterity check. Or that'd be athletics check, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm better at that. So, 22.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so you run up the wall without tripping over your feet. Give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Plus 10.
So that'll be an 18.
All right. So, this massive turtle in the middle of the main street of the Tinker District starts running up the side of the wall to the heavily guarded, walled-off Tinker District. The guards on the floor on the road do not notice you because they're not looking up. However, the guards on top of the wall, who are looking down, see a massive turtle just running up the wall towards them and start to get a little scared.
I like to think that like one of them's going. And he looks at his flask and just throws it away. Like, no,
I'm done after this.
it's done. This place is fucking bullshit. So many
Omal,
rolls. So many rolls.
Omal, I'm going to need you to make
We've stumbled upon something there.
Where is it?
2 dexterity saves.
Can I call up, hey, I need some help? Can you help me?
D4.
Dexterity save.
What?
3.
So you're shouting at these guards as you run up the wall towards them?
No, he's.
13 and 4, by the way.
Okay, give me a deception check at disadvantage.
Caleb up there.
9.
Now make a stealth check.
Yeah, okay. So as you roll up,
Jeez.
So I pull up. God, I'm so stupid. Thank you guys for putting up with me long enough to be my pals.
Mike's getting out more dice. Just
Oh,
so you
no.
know.
What the fuck, dude? Why?
Oh no.
There better be beans in there.
Magic beans.
Oh, well, that did.
Oh no, there's a lot.
That's a lot of that.
In really broken dwarvish, I say, hey, I'm kind of lost. How do I get out of here?
Oh my god, he's speaking Klingon.
you're going to take
Where's the nearest restroom?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
22 thunder damage.
Ow!
7,
El baño?
16, and 20 fire damage as you see 2 dwarfs.
Dwarves.
I'll stab you. Dressed in green cloaks with strange contraptions hanging from their belt, lean over the edge with 2 large blunderbusses, and they just fire them right at you, and you just take it full on.
Uh-huh.
Boom!
Keep going, I'm in.
Hey, guys. That was exactly my health, and I'm unconscious.
Are you
Oh
shitting me?
no.
You're gonna drop.
Boy,
Whee!
As soon as he's in range, can I say? Can I say?
I told you so.
No.
This wasn't my plan.
Total power, and have that be a healing word.
What's the range on it?
It's like 60,
As
it's either
soon
30 or 60 feet.
Well, he's right at about 30-ish feet when he takes us to the face.
It's
So,
60 feet. So
60 feet, yeah. So you, the second he gets smacked by it, Omal, you are going to wake up with how many hit points?
Trying to, let me spell
He's
slot.
gonna wake up in time just like to lose consciousness as soon as he
7.
hits the ground.
7. Omal, you are plummeting very quickly. You wake up about halfway down. You're probably about 20 feet from the ground as you wake up.
You got a feather
I
fall?
do whatever nonsense monk stuff I do to
Feather
land
fall?
halfway cleanly.
It's not letting me use a spell slot. I don't understand.
6, 8 fall damage.
How many hit points did you give him?
7.
He negates that.
Oh,
with this
okay.
mod.
God damn it!
You're
Oh,
fine.
because that would have been funny.
That's the only reason he's gonna live.
Would have been
through this.
terrible, but it would have been fucking funny.
Dalarys walks over to Ted, gives him a little elbow nudge, and says, "I told you this was a bad idea."
Hey, I suggested maybe Owlboy.
You hear.
I was gonna do it.
I know.
I can't control
Owl
turtle.
was gonna do it.
Let's have everybody but Omal
Yeah.
can make a perception
Yeah.
check because Omal is in the process of landing and not dying.
Great value 20.
I love it. I've started a
I
thing.
don't know what's up with D&D Beyond, but I can't use the spell slot.
That means that you're God now.
Unlimited
what
spell slots.
I was doing a first level healing word, so
first level?
Yeah.
I'll mark it off for you.
thank you. It's not doing anything.
Boom!
I shook the room.
It'll update and you'll have no spell slots left.
Yep, you've got 2 first levels left. Okay, so, alright, give me a perception check, guys.
Great value 20.
All of us?
Yeah, everybody but Omal.
25.
12.
You guys hear an alarm bell start to sound, ding, 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 from the top of the wall, and after 2 or 3 seconds of that,
We accidentally created a distraction.
you hear an alarm bell down on your ground level as
And I forgot I had evasion and caused the problem.
several guards turn in your direction to watch Omal slam into the ground gracefully. Boom! He's a very large, heavy turtle.
And he bounces back.
As the dust
I
settles,
say into the comms, pandemonium! Pandemonium!
as the dust settles,
And you hear Marge say, I don't know what you did, but most of the guards are rushing towards the gates.
At which point I go, run!
as the dust
Hey,
settles
guys.
from a mall falling, all Ted can see is Dalarys just staring at him and shaking his head.
What?
I told you this was a bad idea.
You should have told them all.
I looked down at them all. This was a bad idea.
Guys, look,
You guys want to hear a worse idea? I forgot I had evasion again, so I didn't have to go unconscious, but it happened anyway.
oh.
What's evasion?
I help them all up,
It's science.
and then we run.
You hear Marge again coming with the comm. She's like, all right, I'm heading towards the airship. You guys are welcome to join me whenever.
We'll try and catch up. Can't promise anything.
Okay.
We've got a lot of guards coming at us.
Yeah,
You always
she-
try to pick
She
us up.
said they're all running towards the gate, so you should be clear to exit the lighthouse and join me whenever.
Yeah.
So I go back into the,
The
service
lighthouse.
tunnels.
What lighthouse?
What lighthouse?
I go back into the service tunnels to where we were.
Did you not come up the way I did through the stairs that went through the tracks?
Look,
and
it's
went up the spiral
complicated.
staircase,
It's complicated. It's complicated.
Well, we tried.
and then
but-
went out the front door to the courtyard.
The short answer is no.
Did you make it out of the access tunnels?
Where are you at?
I've been waiting outside the lighthouse this whole time for you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, I'm running towards the airship currently.
You are in remarkably good shape because you don't even sound like you're running at all. Like you're not panting. Like it's amazing.
Hey,
I
guys,
am an
got
elite
idea.
warrior for the Tech Empire.
I point at Ted
Yeah.
and say, no.
Definitely don't.
We run back to the access tunnel, go back to the lighthouse.
All right,
because
let's
all
make
the guards are gone.
That's what I've been trying to do.
everybody make a stealth check at disadvantage with your pass without a trace
At
Oh,
disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
no.
Oh man, Ted.
32.
Oh,
27.
I'm in good shape too. 21.
13.
Well,
All right,
as a group, that's pretty good.
Seth, give me 2 d20s and give me the lower for Reggie.
14.
14 plus 18, so that's 32.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Hold on, excuse
I gave
me.
you the 4 and I added the 10, so the 4 was low.
Oh no, I didn't say that. Okay, so
Okay.
14 plus 8 is 22. Okay, so you guys are sprinting towards there. Now I need everybody to make 3 athletic checks.
Oh, no. Okay.
That was almost a 2.
3 athletic
Thank you.
checks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay. I got a natural 20.
Wow.
A 10. Oh, wait, athletics.
Give me them in order. Everybody, give me your first one.
31.
22.
So a natural 20.
What is
for-
your athletics
for
check?
23.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Natural
Wow.
20 for a 23.
31.
31.
22.
Omal.
12.
I thought you were good at that.
Athletics.
I
Reggie
am.
gets plus 3.
I rolled incredibly. I rolled a 3,
12.
4, and a 5.
Reggie got 12. Okay, so now I'm going to give them.
Caleb, I'm honestly
They
impressed. It would
rolled
have been
very-
harder
okay.
to roll
So,
better.
all right, so give me your second round.
13.
Great,
26.
great value 20.
Oh well.
11.
11.
Oh, man.
Reggie got a natural 1.
Oh no. Sorry, kid.
It's good
All right.
run.
Hey, I'm still faster than all of these guys.
The guards were you were starting to pull away from them in the first round, and then they started to gain on you. You're seeing the hatch in front of you. I need everybody to make another stealth check to see if you can get down the hatch without them seeing where you went.
Is this disadvantage?
Yeah, because you're still booking it.
23.
18.
19.
14.
Guys,
Either
that
one
has
would've been a
another
30.
phrase fucking saved our ass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Reggie rolled a 2, plus 18 is 20.
Great value, 20.
Dude, his character sheets are just fucking bananas.
I rolled 2 4s, a 5, and an 8 for the 4 guards that are chasing you. Alright.
That's
So-
almost an Amal roll.
And give me your third athletics check.
30,
26.
20. Oh, sorry.
26.
Dalarys?
15.
My best one, 13.
I rolled 2 5s and a nat 1.
Reggie got 11. Okay. So good. So you guys did not get below 10 that round. So you are not exhausted sprinting across a district, jumping down a ladder, and then sprinting back. So you managed to do this. I mean, I'd say it's a good half mile across. So half mile this way, down the ladder, half mile back. And you guys are fairly in shape, guys. So I'd say you do this in just a matter of about 5 minutes.
It's pretty decent.
I mean,
I mean, with some of us in heavy armor, that's pretty good.
magically enhanced.
Imagine being able to do a 10-minute mile on heavy armor.
Yeah. Well,
It would
he's
shake.
also a massive dragonborn that's used
That's
to
true.
trekking around, but
That's true.
he's been wearing this as he treks across the country. So to him, it's just another layer of clothing.
This episode of Mechas and Dragons brought to you by Gold Bond, medicated powder.
So you guys drop down the ladder,
Have you
sprint
almost
back,
started to shake during a marathon?
and you come back up the stairs. And as you come up the stairs, we'll have... Give me a marching order here,
I'll go first.
as always.
Omal's very almost dead, so he's not going anywhere.
Third.
Well, he's going.
Tev's going.
Omal's at 7.
So
hey,
we-
you have a Swamp Punch cocktail.
You do, Caleb.
So we're going-
I mean, Omal.
We're
Ron.
going from the service tunnels into the magnetic floor room, right?
Yes.
I'm going to temporarily stuff my shield into my case.
Smart.
Good
Smart.
deal. So it is unequipped.
Oh, and my rifle. Yeah, that too.
Did you fit anything up your can you fit anything up your ass?
I've got a great sword that needs hiding.
Don't know, never tried,
In
bud.
the old prison wallet?
Don't know, bud, never tried. Okay,
That's
well,
only for...
I'm just gonna pretend that.
Omal.
Yes.
Oh, no, I only use that for heroin. Fart wrong,
Speaking
you
of prison
OZ.
wallets, your mother.
Oh, that's...
Amal, you gain 18 hit points as Reggie taps you on your shoulder and says, "Here's a gift from my dad." As you feel very spiritual, strong hands come on your shoulder and kind of give you a little shoulder rub for a second,
I don't like where this is going. I'm...
and you hear a whisper across the wind in your ear that says, "Go get him, Tiger."
Oh, you're the only one who heard that joke.
Omal's
He's
at
a
1/4
turtle.
capacity.
Are you Catholic? Because it'd be funny if you are.
Anyways, so all right,
Strong, spiritual,
you guys
sensual
come
hands.
storming up the stairs, and as you get up there, you had pretty good stealth rolls. So
Scoutmaster, no.
I'll let you carry on. Carry on, my wayward son.
There'll be peace when you are done.
All right. So as you guys come into the room, I'll need Dalarys to make a strength check. You're ready for it now, so I'll let you do it with advantage.
That's
Doesn't matter.
18, I think.
Okay. Tev, you just have your rifle and you just have your sword, Vixian. So
I put my rifle in the.
pretty much
chest, too.
only Dalarys was affected by this, and he pushes through it. You come into the room, and the first thing you notice is that the Ralph is gone from the floor. And you do see drag marks back into the other room. And this door is shut, and this door is shut.
Nope, doesn't matter. Up the steps.
At least they cleaned up afterwards. I mean,
So you're going up the stairs?
I am.
are we trying to... Isn't that defeating the...
Shoot, that March said she went up the spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you go up the staircase, and you come to the first floor again
I peek,
with the foyer.
I peek through.
Give me a perception check.
18.
You see the same dwarvish female sitting at the desk with shuffling through papers and scribbling on some paper with a pencil and whatnot, and otherwise the room looks empty.
Looks.
Yeah, that's what got me. Yep, let's go with it.
You
Let's
guys,
try to sneak out. Can I see the front door?
yeah, you can see the front door.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll give you the layout. I had a second table. I must have lost it. Anyways. So you see the dwarvish lady is standing behind. There's a table here and a table here, and she's standing behind it, staring at the door here. You do see 2 large box chutes in these corners. And you see a door. And then there's like various benches along the wall.
Now, while we're in the stairwell, I'm going to pull my shield and gun back out and put them back on.
There it is.
Yep, I'm gonna go just right past her. Well,
You're just
on
gonna
this
you're
side.
just gonna storm through the room.
Stealthily. I'm gonna sneak through the room.
Okay. Everybody,
Doo-doo.
give me a stealth check at just a straight roll, not disadvantage or advantage, unless you're, of course. Dalarys is the best.
11.
No, that's a natural 1. It doesn't matter what number it is. It's a natural 1.
24.
I believe
30.
26.
She heard Dalarys
Okay,
go
so
like,
it doesn't matter what you guys rolled,
Doo-doo.
okay? Dalarys just says, guys, let's go this way. Steps out of the room and trips over his feet.
What is wrong with you?
Shut up, elephant. Let's go.
Your boy.
Help me out.
As you hit the desk,
God damn it.
give me a dexterity save.
All of us?
No,
Hey.
the dragonborn that's slamming into the table.
It's a 13 plus maybe 7.
Okay, so you take 2 bludgeoning damage as
I'll deal
your
with
your face hits the corner of the desk. And
For
you
a
catch
dirty
it-
20?
You catch yourself. Well, you didn't take the full damage. I halved it for you.
Okay.
The 5 to 2.
And
so,
you better be fucking glad he chose to have it for you, asshole.
so you hit the side of your face on the edge of the table and slam into the ground. As you hear, as you then see this dwarf lady turn and look, and just sees a troop of people trying to walk through the room, and she goes, "Excuse me, what are you doing here?"
Which way is the restroom?
There,
I say no time to
I'm
explain.
sorry,
I mean,
I couldn't hold it.
we're in it.
We're out. We're gone.
where did you come
We're too
from?
Where do you go?
Are you utility workers? You're not
Combat
supposed to be
Joe?
in this district.
Well, we took the wrong turn, and we
Where
just
did
had
Then
to
why are
get-
you coming out here when the tunnels are back down?
Because we
We're
were
trying
lost
to
in
go
the
up.
tunnels. We got lost in the tunnels.
As Tab is explaining this, Dalarys is gone.
Yeah, we're walking towards the door the whole time.
Oh, no, I've been running.
I haven't stopped walking.
Okay, you see her reaching.
For what?
Okay, I walk faster.
Dalarys casts Hold Person on him.
Hold person?
Yes.
What's the
Okay.
save on this?
All right.
18. Isn't it?
18 maybe.
Of
That was
what?
your DC.
Hey guys,
I
notice
believe
you said
it's
the rooms
charisma.
look empty aside from her. That doesn't mean that it is.
It's too late now.
Well, it doesn't mean
18.
it's not either. Though.
18 wisdom.
18. Wisdom save? Oh,
Yes.
I know she gets plus 0 for that. 14. So you see her hand go under the
Paralyzed.
table, and then she just locks up, and her eyes go wide.
All right, let's
Keep-
go.
Dalarys
Keep
runs
going.
over and attacks her.
What the fuck? No, what's the point?
We were just
What's the fucking point?
That was
You're
so
out
good.
She's
You
paralyzed
could've
and it's
waited.
an auto crit.
You were doing so
Alright,
good.
so
But we could
Attack
have
with
avoided.
advantage.
God damn it! Never roll for fucking initiative.
Do we leave him to his fate and just get out of here?
That's a 13.
That's a good point,
With
Caleb. I
advantage?
mean,
what did you roll?
4.
With
you're amazing
advantage.
because you
Oh,
don't.
with advantage.
Yeah.
21.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay.
Give me your crit damage.
You gotta fucking
What? How's
botch
crit
it. You
damage
gotta
work? I don't
You
remember.
double the dice rolled, and add your.
Okay, so it'd be 2d8 plus 9.
You gotta fucking botch
So
it.
you're gonna
It's
roll.
not gonna be enough to one shot it.
I also cast Divine Smite.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna roll
We are fucking
D8.
murderers, boys. We just.
a D10, and what's your divine smite? 2 D8s.
I believe it is.
So 3 D8s and a D10. Double it.
4.
That's
God,
a,
that-
that's a terrible roll.
That was
It's- yeah.
garbage.
It's an 8.
I don't see a D10 in that mix. Oh, yeah, I see
Yeah,
it.
it's right
Okay.
there.
8 doubled is 16 plus 9 is 25.
Alright.
So, Dalarys reaches his hand out Darth Vader style, and you see her just lock up. And before you guys can do anything, he's taken several large strides across the room, pulls out his long sword of poison. It lights up. It's already given off a weird green glow as these like greenish motes of light kind of trail behind it. As it then lights up blindingly bright, and he just cleaves her in half.
That was
It
so
works.
unnecessary.
Wow,
That's the second time I've done that.
You see the head and her right arm fall to the ground.
And then I loot her.
Make an investigation
I don't
check.
feel good about
Okay,
this.
now we're walking out the door. Yeah.
So
Kevin's
6
peeking
plus
out the door to make sure there's no guards outside.
Oh, it's actually a 5. So I have a -1 to
You
investigation.
find 6 silver
Yes.
and 7 copper.
All right.
God, she was poor.
Congratulations, you robbed
I'd like to see
lady.
what she was reaching for under the desk.
Okay, you see a red button.
She was reaching for an alarm.
Well, we don't have to worry about her anymore. And then I dash out.
We could have just fucking bailed and not had to worry about her.
She was gonna sound the alarm.
After we
The
were
alarm
gone,
was already
we were
sounded.
person. Yeah. They're already occupied by us. The dwarves did a half-mile
Today's
chase
episode
away.
is titled Diversion.
So I'm going to point out a small problem with what just happened with this plan. We all kind of stick out already. They have been pursuing us, and now they're going to find a dead body.
Okay, so you guys
Well,
step out
it's
the
too late
front.
now.
Yeah.
You guys step out the front door.
So we are fucking off then. So
How much silver? 5?
7
silver.
and I think like 6
30
copper,
pieces, you
something.
monster.
Dalarys picks up the coins and says, "Worth it."
I'm here for the dank Christian memes.
All right, so you guys step out the front door, and Dalarys is the last to step out. Tev is the first, so I need Tev and Vixie to make perception checks.
12. Typical bad perception roll. Vixie, perception.
Sorry, I fucked up. All right, 13.
Yes.
The
12 and
best.
13. I love it.
Okay, so you guys
Accidental buds.
look around, and you see several guards running this way towards the gate.
So we need to go not that way. Oh, do we?
You see, just getting a quick glance around, you see a large 20-foot wide moving road similar to the outer travel ring and the inner travel ring. It's clinking along, but it's very far away, so it's very distant. And it's moving in a square around. You see it's sectioned off into 4 corners. Very, very large. You're probably looking at half a mile wide. And you've got back here, that stands out like a sore thumb, you see the broken down airship. Over here, you see stacks and stacks of large metallic shelves that are lined with crates. Over here, you see what looks like parts of mechs being assembled. And then over here, you see a yard of several mechs that have been put together and are in the process of being put together. And then over here, you see, obviously, the airship and a large neon circle with like a big X on it. It almost looks like a landing pad.
Do we see any guards in the direction of the airship, or do we see Marge?
Marge is not in sight.
Probably not.
Despite the guards moving towards this gate, you are able to pick out you see a large metallic tank that's chugging steam as it clinks along. flanked by a dwarf on a mech on this, trailed by 2 guards.
Those
On
are
foot.
very big morning stars.
Mm-hmm.
We died.
That is a really big gun.
It's a large ship cannon that's welded to his arm.
I hope he's got good trigger discipline because the guy's situational awareness in front of him is pretty fucking garbo.
And so this is the setup.
Fucking it would be, wouldn't it?
Hey,
On this side, you see them walking in a circular motion this way. On this side, despite the guards moving this way, you see another set exactly like this coming this way.
If when we leave the capital, Ralph isn't there saying, "I'm not your buddy, guy."
I'm not your buddy,
Like we're
friend.
gonna leave the capital. Okay, so
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't want to
Ambitious.
leave the capital. I still have business to attend to.
that's what I'm
Forget
saying.
about
Like,
your backstory.
we're going
We
to
are.
die. is what
There
I
is
was
an
implying.
armor here. There's
And although it looks like they're right next to you guys, you know, this is, like I said, this is like a half mile
Really
wide. So
big.
these guys are a football field away from you.
So, could we do that number? Dash inside and
Or is there a wall around the lighthouse?
So
Well,
the,
he said we could
the
see.
lighthouse is sticking straight in the air,
Okay.
and then you have the other areas that are spread out well around it, with the guards making a circular motion. You see stacks of crates here and there, and then of course the 4 sections that I mentioned. You have a pretty wide berth between the guard patrols.
I say we go hide out in the airship.
well, right, but getting there is the thing. So, is there? Can we find stuff to hide and make our way that way, or is?
This is one of those move stealthily versus bolt
Yeah.
situations.
Or are we trying to sneak and use the lighthouse to block their vision from over here? And
So I think that stealth has been working out pretty well for us. Pass without a trace is still,
I was
Except
saying
for that
Dalarys
natural
is 2
one.
natural ones.
which he will not do again.
No promises.
I mean, 10% chance. He's rolling at disadvantage. So
Yeah.
I still think.
So I mean, there's stuff spread
still
throughout.
think the odds are better than bolting through.
yeah.
Yeah, probably. Plus, I just split someone in 2 again.
You cleave.
Again.
I feel
someone.
empowered.
You cleave
Accidentally.
someone in twain.
An innocent civilian. Congratulations.
This one wasn't.
She was literally just looking over the fucking receipts.
You guys see how close the guards were? They would have been right out there.
Well, you did the whole person. He wasn't going to hit the alarm.
We would have time to get away.
I can't pass that opportunity.
You killed a low-level bureaucrat.
A receptionist.
I hate your.
You killed the receptionist. The one that makes coffee. She was a nice lady.
You don't know that.
That's true. You don't know that.
She entirely could have been a bitch, but she makes coffee for everybody.
You don't know that.
I'd like to sneak towards the airship.
I don't know that, but I like to think that.
What if she only makes coffee for some people?
All right.
Oh, that's the worst.
Janet is a bitch, isn't she? You were justified. I think. It
So I need Tev and Dalarys to make intelligence checks
Damn it.
because I'm assuming you guys are leading the pack. If
That's
anybody
the way it
else,
always goes.
if anybody else would like to do anything before you head out there, you know, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I rolled a 2, Mike.
13.
Okay, so you look at the guard patterns, and Tev kind of does some counting in his head, and it seems like you've got a good 30 seconds between this group and this group as they circle around for you to sprint towards the airship. It's going to be a pretty if you want to sprint the whole thing, you might be able to make it without requiring a stealth check. But it's going to be iffy. So it's up to you whether you want to quietly, stealthily do it or just sprint it.
Okay. So,
might
not
improve,
good at
might
athletics?
improve our odds if we do half of it stealthily and then sprint the rest.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So maybe sneak to the crates.
Sneak to
And
the
then-
crates.
Okay, so the crates are about halfway. So you're still going to need to make an athletics check, but it's going to be a much lower DC to get to them first.
Let's do it.
Athletics.
So you're trying to beat a 10.
Okay, got it. 19.
Oh God.
23.
11.
Richie got exactly 10. So you guys are done. So
22.
what? Okay, what did you get,
22.
Dixon?
23.
Okay, so you guys make it to the crates. Now give me a stealth check.
Moment of truth, fellas.
Your pass without a trace is still up, so add your 10.
13.
26.
No, wait. That's, hang on. That would be 16.
I got 17.
16.
Oh,
Your plus
17
10 give you a
plus 2.
16.
Well, plus 10 plus my plus 3.
So what was the lowest?
I got 19.
19, 16.
I'd say probably 16.
Almost.
28.
was lowest.
Reggie's got a plus 18, so he could literally roll a 2 and beat
Seth,
you.
what's your stealth modifier?
Plus 3.
You're not
What'd you roll?
A 3. I rolled bad.
Plus 0.
Man alive.
Almost man dead.
Oh. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, okay. So you guys had several high rolls and several low rolls. So as they come around the corner, you see one of the guard in the mech kind of look your way briefly for a second. And I'm going to need a second round of stealth checks.
I rolled good enough on the first one. Oh, I rolled good enough on this one too. 18.
31.
29.
Nat 20 for a 32.
Okay.
Nice.
So the one that kind of barely noticed you guys when they took a second glance rolled very poor. So you're good. So you guys make it to the crates, and they make it past you. Set these guys up to the side. Set this off to the side. So they're rumbling past you guys. I need an athletics check to get to the airship now.
11. Okay,
Oof.
yeah.
28. Caleb, you're rolling garbage with athletics lately.
Is it below 10?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
No, it is a 10.
I was talking to Tim. But,
Anybody
Yikes.
get below 10?
Yes, I did.
What did you get?
8.
Jeez.
how did I roll better than you on athletics?
Because I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 2 and did better than you in athletics.
Shut up, turtle.
I'll keep it at an angle.
I'm a turtle.
Okay. So you guys get to the airship. I'm going to need all of you to make a stealth check. Omal's going to do at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Wait, who got the 8?
I got the 8.
You got the 8, so you're going to roll. You're already at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Did you roll a natural 1
Yes, I did.
on your stealth check?
Yes, I did.
Natural 1, total of 18.
On my stealth check, just
With a straight roll?
wait. Did you say
That's
stealth?
straight roll, yeah.
You said stealth?
Yeah.
14.
Okay, so here's what happens.
No, 17. I keep forgetting to add
Pass
my
without a
actual
trace?
modifier.
You guys are running towards the airship.
17.
Dalarys and Tev are leading the party as per usual. Dalarys, in his usual fashion, troops over his feet. As he gets to the airship, Tev, not realizing, also trips over Dalarys. And both of them,
Are you kidding me?
both of them tangle into a heaping pile of Dragonborn and Elephantine. I mean, anybody to see this would just see a big, massive pile of humanoid figures just rolling towards the airship.
You two just need to fucking get it over with. You guys keep bumping into each other.
As the other set of guards comes around the corner, they are coming to investigate. So you guys have probably 2 rounds of doing whatever you need to do whatever you want to do before the guards get to you.
Hide in the airship?
Behind the fucking airship.
Hide in the airship.
Hide in the airship.
So this airship is a good 20 feet up, tall.
That would
So
have been cool to.
you can try to scale the side and climb in a window, climb to the top, whatever you want to do.
Okay, how high up is the nearest window?
About 10 feet up.
Through the window.
So I could reach that. I don't know.
That means you could put everybody else up through the window, and then we could pull you up through.
Well, I mean, if I can reach it, Omal can probably. It would be better to get in the window and then pull everyone up. I was thinking.
I'm taller than Omal. It's canon.
There are cannons everywhere.
That's a
Okay.
good point.
You made I can climb in the window, rage, and then use that rage to pull everyone up.
All right, sounds good. I'll help assist you to kind of
Okay.
give you a boost to get into the window.
Omal, give me an athletics check, and everybody else do an athletics check with advantage.
Okay, I'm going ahead and burning my rage because that'll work for this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're getting
so I'm
real
raging.
angry at that ship.
That is.
He's real mad at Dalarys right now.
So that'd
29.
That'd be a dirty 20.
29.
Ooh, natural 20, total 23.
17.
Yeah, you all make it up there without issue.
And then we hide.
You climb in through the window,
I love pig going up.
and everybody is now in the cannon room.
Yes.
Heavily destroyed. There are no cannons currently in it.
No.
But to Dalarys wasn't there. Omal and Vixian are the only 2 that remember this room from when you were fighting in the airship.
Is there a dragon heart?
That's in the next room.
And so everybody give me a stealth check with advantage.
Do I just get a straight roll then?
Okay.
Oof.
17.
35.
18.
29.
I lied. It's a 19.
Yeah, you guys are fine. So as you climb in, you hear the stomping of the mech outside and the steam engine of the tank roll in, and you hear several of the guards go, "I could have swore I saw a group over here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting jumpy because of the action out there. That's wild. Did they really say that a massive demon was just running up the side of the wall towards them?"
Oh, thank God.
They described this huge spiked monstrosity just barreling up the wall
That's what he is.
like it was running through a field of daisies.
And one guy looks at the other and goes, "Dead ass, bruh."
True. For real.
On God.
Wild stuff happening around here, and they're going to stomp off.
Marge, we've infiltrated the airship.
All right. Well, come find me. I'm up top at the steering at the helm.
We go up there.
What is it?
All right.
Following.
So you guys.
I'll lead.
You have your choices. You can go towards the front of the ship, where the ladders are, or towards the back of the ship, where the elevator is.
To the elevator. Seems
I
like
doubt the elevator's working, but we can try.
Where's the dragon heart?
So you go
somebody
through.
made it into armor.
Isn't
You go through the
is
doors
this that same ship it is?
and find the access room with the elevator. And sure enough, it is badly mangled and destroyed and inoperable.
Get his dick burned.
But you do see
Demon.
the hatch to the top that normally opens for the elevator is destroyed, and you could probably jump up and climb through to the top room.
To the top room.
I don't know. I'm gonna just go back to the ladders. I don't feel like climbing.
What?
I do an amazing vertical jump up.
Athletics check.
How big of a climb is this?
You got like a
21.
10-foot jump.
All
Not
jumps,
a 10-foot jump, but it's like 10 foot, so it's just a
Okay.
small jump, and then you have to pull yourself up.
all jumps are at least a little vertical.
21.
Okay. Anybody else following?
Yeah.
Pull me up
I'd
the
like to
wall.
parkour off the walls.
Oh
Get
yeah,
up
great
there.
idea.
Give me an athletics
You
check.
and
You
your
fucking
heavy armor.
klutz.
That's gonna be a 12.
God damn.
Dalaris says, "Watch me, guys,"
You-
and goes and tries to jump off the wall and fails miserably.
You want spare parts, bud? Would this be an athletics check?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go.
Okay. That would have been an acrobatics check. What's your acrobatics bonus?
Worst.
Mine?
Yeah.
I
Worst.
thought this was
Okay.
athletics.
Yeah, you failed miserably.
This is acrobatics.
No, this is if you're just trying to jump up and pull yourself up, then that's athletics. If you're gonna parkour our stuff, I'm gonna give you
Well, that's
acrobatics.
14.
Oh, well, if I can parkour up, then I would much rather do acrobatics. I'll do that. Natural 20, total of 34.
So you see this
This man is
massive
incredible.
elephantine. As Dalaris is falling, Tev leaps onto one piece
Sorry,
of metal,
32.
jumps off, steps on Dalaris' head, and somersaults up to the top and lands up top. Everybody's
Use the
up
wire,
top.
Yoshi.
Everybody's up top but Dalaris.
I can't do it because I draw attention, but in my head, I am showering sparks around me.
Reggie makes it without issue.
I rolled a 14.
I will use prestidigitation to scent the air around me, and it smells like victory.
You barely make it.
Yeah, oh no, I mean it was a bad roll. I rolled 3.
You see Vixian grab it with his hands, and he has skipped arm day way too many times. He's trying to pull
In
himself
his
up.
defense, his elbow's fucky.
And so he barely crawls up to the top. Dalaris, you want to try it again?
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, good. You gonna parkour up that?
Yep, gonna parkour up
Fucking
it
Tommy,
again.
2 left legs?
That's gonna be a 21.
Yep, you make it. So you make it to the top. Everybody is up now in the control room.
Even a blind
Just
squirrel,
below-
I guess, sometimes.
The helm.
We find Marge.
Marge is up here.
So we have to
Oh,
go
Hey,
out the
Vic,
doors.
look, it's the remnants of your chess piece.
Hey, look at that.
Is it,
It's
Oh,
not
wow.
talking no more.
I guess I don't know what any of this looks like.
So you see
Kevin does not.
I don't either.
cold, rocky, hardened magma, like a pilot right here, with some weird fleshy stuff hanging off around it to the side, and what looks like oozing between the craggly, hardened rock almost looks like blood that kind of pulses, kind of like lava, giving off heat and light, but it's very thinly flowing through it, and
Would I recognize what it is since it's from Dragon Heart powered?
give me a medicine check.
Hey, he recognized the chess
14.
piece that was on Vic.
14.
When we met him.
I mean,
No.
you just see some weird fleshy things.
Fucking
You
piss
don't
off.
know what it is.
I don't like the dwarves. They're supposed to be the fathers of technology, but I can't tell if anything they do is technology or magic.
That's not.
There's some pretty
Right.
impressive
I don't like
machines around
That's
this
not
room.
very PC, but
This. Well, I know that it's I understand that they have machines, but what is a heart doing in a machine?
it's the heart of the machine.
And those runes carved on that lever that I threw earlier,
Scientific equations.
was that science or was that magic? I can't tell.
You also saw an
You
airship
are so
powered
cl-
by
you-
wizards
You are
that,
so
that
close
the
to
Empire
point.
was using when you met
You
the
are-
group initially. No, that wasn't you.
That wasn't me.
That was
Tev-
Amal.
Tev does not know that.
Amal. I'm mixing up my
You are
large.
so
was a
close
wall.
to the point. So close to the point.
So, Tim,
I mean, make an
here's the
intelligence
weird
check.
thing, right? Go on. Sorry.
15.
So every machine has to be powered by something, and so you don't understand the finer parts of what powers what. You just know that things are powered by stuff. So you don't have a clue. The Empire has massive mechs and massive airships and this and that. And, that's pretty much what you draw from
Yeah,
it.
man, like stuff is powered by things.
Right. So machines don't just run.
Those work.
Fucking magnets. How do they work? Fucking blankets. You know?
I have a headache. Let's move on.
Does that mean not tonight?
All right. On to the
Guess you gotta love
upper deck, I guess.
Dolores.
All right, so you guys step out the door.
You and Rocky and Dennis aren't gonna.
We're gonna give it an old upper decker.
And give me a perception check.
Poop it in.
5.
25.
Is that everybody doing perception? Or just...
Omal and Dalarys rolled. So from the top of the ship, you can see the patrols of the guards going on. The other guards that had rushed up towards the gates are now starting to filter back to the area. You no longer hear the alarm bells. It seems like things have calmed down.
All right.
But luckily, you've made it to the ship, so you no longer need to worry about the element of surprise to sneak over there. So you're in the clear.
Man, this old girl's seen better days. I flew this once, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like falling with style.
All right, so Marge is up
Toy
top. As you guys go up top, I assume everybody's going up top.
Yeah.
Anybody doing anything else?
Nope, up top.
Okay, so as you guys move to the top, you notice Marge is standing at the steering contraptions, and next to her are two bodies. Neither of them are in guard uniform. They're all in just standard workers' clothes.
Well, I guess there's more than one murderer then. Anyways.
Dalarys, do you want to pick their pockets too?
Everybody's been murdering.
Well, since you asked. What is it, investigation? 10.
Really? Marge only gets +2 to investigation? Okay. So you got 10 for the first one?
Yeah.
What about for the second one?
6.
Okay. She barely beat you with the second one. Okay, so, because she killed these people already, so you can kind of tell they've been roughed through a little already, but you barely beat her first roll, so you're going to find 8 silver.
Yes.
And 19 copper.
Yes.
They were keeping it in their special pocket.
Well,
Prison pocket.
And as you survey the scene, you see Marge at the helm, and she's got her hands on the steering wheel.
Is she wearing a captain's hat?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
And
My immersion is ruined.
Anybody looking at her can kind of see her almost pulsing, which when you fought with her, that's kind of what she would do when she was shooting. Her body would pulse, and then her gun would glow, and she would fire her Eldritch Blast out of that. And she is kind of pulsing with this weird whitish, grayish energy that comes off of her. And she's got both hands on the steering, on the wheel. And after a few seconds, she takes her hands off and says, "I don't understand. I don't feel it.
What don't you feel?
The dragon soul. It should be in here. His consciousness was transferred to this so that they could control the ship."
We helped free him of that.
So, do you like my shirt? So anyway, what's the game plan?
I don't know anything that's
To
on
which-
the ship, so I can't see.
I know that the dragon soul is in his shirt, right?
You're going to hear a shout from across the ship
Oh no,
It could be a friend.
could not be a friend.
as a figure in
no!
dark leather stands up and says, "You're not going to find it. It's gone."
No, I mean, it's not really gone. Like, it's still here.
He points to his head and says, "It's in here."
I point at my chest and say, it's right here. Still talking about my shirt. I'm stupid.
I can't see. Is that a mini we've seen before, or is it a totally new mini?
Heritus.
Anybody can make a perception check that would
Okay,
like to.
it is Herodis. That's what I figured.
That's the mini anyway.
Well,
I want to see. I want to see if I recognize it. So, 21.
have I ever?
Yep, that's Herodis.
I've never
Perception.
seen Heritage, so I wouldn't know Heritage.
Okay, so Goron, Amal probably conveys that to Herodis.
0.
He says.
About time you showed up.
16.
He shouts, "You know she's been lying to you guys the
Who?
whole time. Marge."
And why should we trust that you're not lying to us as well?
I don't care if you believe me or not. I just figured I'd give you a friendly little tip here. Klaus, Marge, all of them.
Lying about what? Sorry, I'm new to the game. Hi, I'm Tev. Tev, I'm from the Empire. You look like you're from the Empire.
I don't know who you are, large elephantine friend, but
He said friend.
I'm just letting you guys know that things are not as they seem. Klaus and Marge have been working together since you've been here.
So how are they then?
You see Marge starting to level the rifle at Heritus and says, "I don't know who you are, and I don't know what your game is, buddy, but I don't like what you're doing here."
So you don't know him? He seems to know you.
I've never seen this man in my life.
He just called you by name.
I need to get these side by side so I don't have to sort through them.
I'd like to try to persuade Marge into telling us what's actually going on.
Let's see, where's my pencil? All right, feel free.
So, Marge,
16.
16.
Would have been a 21 if I would have intimidated her.
She looks at you and says, "Look, I came here to investigate this ship for the Empire. I needed to see the dwarf's technology and how far they've made it. They shouldn't be this far. They shouldn't be able to do these things they're doing. I needed to investigate it and report back."
and that tracks out. Like, they shouldn't have the level of technology they have. That's something that I noticed too.
We had established that though.
But here's the thing. He says you're working with Klaus, and this whole time, we thought you two were kind of on the rocks.
That's kind of what I want to know too.
Well, I mean, we are on the same team, but when we got separated, I mean, you saw the things that happen to people. They get mind controlled by that demon queen. She takes over their mind and makes them do things.
With her tape.
Yes.
Literally.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, for me, that's good enough. I don't know this guy from Adam, so
I try to intimidate her into telling us what the actual relationship is with her and Klaus.
I guess
so high.
It's going to be a disadvantage.
It's gonna be
Can we make insight checks on her? Actually, that's what I was
Yeah,
just
you can do
better
inside
roll
checks.
2 20s.
do an insight check.
22. I have a plus 10 to intimidation.
10 for insight. That's a terrible
She
roll.
seems pretty on the level with you.
Giant dumb drag.
So,
My intelligence is a negative.
She
one.
looks at you and says, "Look, buddy, we've been working side by side this whole time. If you're going to pull this now, then we're going to have some problems."
Just got some questions.
Yeah.
Here it is.
If there's nothing to hide, then you shouldn't have a problem telling me.
I've already told you. Heritus looks at Omal.
Yeah.
Yes, totally fine.
Where exactly did you go? Where have you been? What have you been doing?
Where's Pierre?
I've got Pierre.
What do you need?
March has
What do you
Pierre.
need Pierre for?
He just probably wondered. I think that's as far as that went.
Yeah, I just.
I don't think there was a plan there.
Heritus shouts across the ship, "I went to look for Klaus, and I found him, and we spent a few days together. Now I'm back."
That does track because he was in the mansion.
Did you see the Klaus house?
Yes, did you see the letter I left you?
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe.
We saw the letter, right?
I
You
think
saw
we
the
did.
letter to Klaus.
No, we got chased out of there by a bunch of meat sacks.
Oh, so we didn't. Oh, that's
We
right.
didn't pick up. We didn't pick up the letter, but I would sure like to know more.
Did you check his
Oh,
laptop?
I missed the letter.
His laptop. I didn't know he
what?
had a laptop.
In his desk.
We got
Right
chased-
next to where I left the letter. For Klaus.
Marge, do you know anything about this?
I mean, we all had our Empire laptops. So I assume he had one.
But did you find a letter
A letter.
from Heritus to us?
I didn't search the room downstairs. You guys went downstairs. I was upstairs with the maid.
So his laptop was downstairs and not in the room?
No.
Not in
The
his
letter to Klaus you found on the desk upstairs in his office.
Right.
And you found the square in the dust where some large square thing was.
Ah.
But you did not search Heritus' room downstairs.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Suffice
we
it to
got
say,
chased
no,
out.
we missed the letter. Care to give us the Cliff's Notes?
Why don't you come over here and talk with this shadowy
because
figure?
there's a lady fucking pointing the gun at him.
I lowered Marge's gun.
Oh, that
I was
no,
kinda
she's
pushed
definitely
down
not
a
gonna
little.
push the fucking back up.
I'm not gonna lie. We know Klaus messes with people's minds, right? Or is at least trying to do that kind of stuff. How do we know that Heritus here hasn't been affected by Klaus?
How do we know that Marge hasn't been affected by Klaus?
How do I know that you haven't been affected by Klaus?
How do I know that I haven't been affected by Klaus?
You guys, I have something to admit. I'm not very smart, but you're making my head hurt.
He's affected by Klaus.
Good God, that's why he's so dumb.
After we kill Klaus, I get a +7 to intelligence.
God
Yes.
was asleep
Oh,
on the wheel
Heritus,
when he made
come
your
over here and
character
join us
sheet,
so we're not shouting across the ship. There's a lot of people who would like to. Who might hear us.
I will not go anywhere near that lady over there.
What if I come to you?
I suppose, but we need to make this quick before we're found out here.
Yeah, that's not a no. So
I go over there and stand between him and Marge. Like up there where Harris
no,
is.
no,
only
no,
character
leave,
you
leave him on the fucking ground. Because that's so on brand. Oh, my sides hurt a little. Could just be the pee.
So what?
I jumped in and start walking toward Heritus.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I'm gonna stay with Marge for now.
Marge is going to follow down the stairs and says, "Look, I just need to see the dragon's soul
Why do you need to see the dragon soul so bad?
for the Empire research."
But
If you already know.
yeah,
that
they already know about it, right?
I need to know its power to see what it's doing.
You starting to sound a little sus though. You see how we're kind of bunged up here, right?
Listen, I have a mission
From who?
from the Empire.
Okay.
Insight check.
Yep.
Okay, that one
Okay.
is much better.
Fuck.
22.
22. When she says she has a mission, you can see that she believes she's on a mission.
But
She is being told to do this by a higher power.
I was specifically, I was wanting to, from the Empire is what made me say insight check.
Oh, yeah.
Is that she?
When she says the Empire,
Okay, so
Yeah.
she believes it is from the Empire. She's
Mhm.
being honest.
I turn around to her and say, "Look, I understand. I have a mission from a higher power as well, but I put your mission, gave it more priority than my own. Let me handle this."
God. You guys remember when Mechas
I guess
and
is
Dragons
that
got
a-
real preachy
I
for
guess
one
is
season?
that a persuasion?
she says, "Look, I'm tired of your shenanigans. It took you almost a full day. What should have taken you an hour to walk here.
I get on
And I've been waiting all day to do this. I'm not going to let you guys stand in my way anymore. You can either help me or allow me to finish my mission."
I get on the comms. Hey, Marge,
She looks right at you.
where you at? We don't have to like pretend that we don't have to do that.
Make-
so.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, god damn it. We have reached the find out portion of the show.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, abilities, saves, and senses. This is important. I am so stupid. Wisdom save?
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing. 12.
She looks at you and says, "Sit." And you immediately sit to the ground.
You got
Uh-oh.
commanded. So,
I'm sitting-
Herodis,
And I'm just grinning.
Herodis, what happened to you in the Klaus house? Why did Klaus have you kidnapped?
I went to seek out Klaus. I met him.
First try.
He believed to have overpowered me
Never seen you.
because he was not going to willingly bring me back to his house. When I woke up, I was in his basement. He interrogated me for several days, and I gave him what information I thought would help lead him away from you guys and throw his trail off. But I'm not sure what he's done since he left the house. Once he left, I walked through his locks that he set, and he believed his telepathic psychic powers were stronger than mine, but they were not, and I was able to undo the magical effects he had on the locks and walk out.
I got to insight check that too.
From a distance, it's going to be a disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, it's bad. 9.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. Marge is going to continue walking towards him.
I stand in front of Marge,
All right,
or walk in front of her.
make an opposed athletics check.
Getting pretty fucking heavy, boys.
I like both of these characters. I want
18.
them to fight.
I know.
21.
And Herodis really doesn't seem like he wants to.
So as you go to step in
Yes.
front of her, she's very lithe and probably several inches shorter than you, and in her leather armor, she manages to just duck under your armbar that you stick out to block her, and she just ducks under it and continues walking past you.
As I'm right behind her.
And she says,
Stab her, boys.
"Herodis, I don't know who you are, but I'm going to need that spirit from you, one way or the other."
I try to persuade her that
Why don't-
as a dragonborn, raised with the dragons, I'll know if he's telling the truth if you let me get close to him.
Okay.
Herodis, you might have been lied to because Marge is not working with Klaus from what we've seen. And Klaus has been very dishonest.
Well, it's kind of hard to lie when you're in somebody's head. And I've been in her head. And I've been in Klaus's head.
He can do that though.
Can't do
He can do that.
I'm at a crossroads, guys.
So say we all, buddy. On next episode of... I can't let it sit that way.
Marge, have you had any contact with Klaus that you remember?
We ran into him at the Purple Pillar. Remember?
Other than that,
Yeah, we got baited there.
Who did we get baited by?
I wasn't there for that.
The Hound!
No, other than that, I have not spoken to Klaus since we've been here.
That's when Vixian stole my kill.
You had it coming.
And that's why I murder people. Wake up.
Or counterpoint. It was a silent fart, sorry. I was really hoping.
I don't have any.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Only spell I got is Hunter's Mark, and that is at this point useless. Might be
You know what?
Now,
I'm gonna.
I do, Herodis, hearing you out for a second here. Let's say Marge here is under the influence of Klaus. Sorry, Marge.
offense taken.
Why wouldn't Klaus have just come here on his own? He seems to be in good standing.
Why would Klaus not come here?
I mean, if Marge is working for Klaus right now, that means Klaus wants to know what's going on with the Dragon Soul, so why didn't he come and investigate?
Klaus controls the mind. I control the spirits and the souls. I needed
Yeah.
the Dragon Soul. Klaus does not have the ability to interact with the Dragon Soul.
That's why you let him capture you, because he needs you. You knew he wouldn't kill you.
Are they within 20?
Wait, are you talking to Herodis or Marge?
There it is.
I'm talking to Herodis, so
Oh, I
sorry.
thought you were talking to Marge.
No, I was talking to Herodis about Marge for a second.
Oh, you were asking Herodis why Marge would come?
Why Klaus wouldn't come himself? Why send Marge?
Right, as I just explained. So we'll pretend that came from his head. I've figured it out that their team, each member on their team has a different aspect of the body, and Marge controls the spirit, souls, power of the unit, and so whenever I was in Klaus's mind, I saw that he had already been here, and he had no effect when he came and tried to interact with the heart.
Okay.
So, I'm assuming that he signaled for Marge to come and try it instead.
Are they within 20 feet of each other?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions and center it between them so that they both get hit by it.
Okay.
I just want to take some
What's the save on that?
of the tension out of the room. This is just to help us clear our heads and have a calm discussion. 17 charisma.
17 charisma. Okay. There is no effect.
On either of them?
No.
Well, I'm just going to twiddle my thumbs then. Never mind.
As you beat your shield, and a calming note reverberates around. You see Herodis arch an eyebrow at you. I've heard of that technology. Are you from the Storm Legion?
I am. I'm not going to lie.
I'm very interested in what you're doing here.
Would Tev recognize anything about him? Like what kind of... I guess I would, just from this, assume he's some kind of spy or something for the Empire.
He's not really dressed as an Empire agent.
Right.
Because he broke off from the
He did
Empire
break off.
years ago. He's just in dark leathers and his dark cloak.
Just say there's an important asset here. Somewhere.
Okay. He he looks at you quizzically. All right. I have no qualms with you. Make a wisdom save.
Gonna read my mind. Wisdom save. Can't remember if I'm good at that. No, I'm not.
You're gonna save it though. You got a natural 20.
No, that's a fail. 6.
You
If you squint a little.
you see him chuckle and say, "So the old man finally got what was coming to him. Serves him right." Marge is going to continue on, and she's going to step over here with her rifle leveled at him.
Marge, I don't think that's a good idea. He's not been hostile to us.
And she says, "I just want to talk, buddy. I'd like for you to come down here." And he says, I'm not gonna come anywhere near you, but I'm just gonna reiterate to you guys that I just want you to know that she has been lying to you guys and playing you, and so good luck with that." And she's going to cast...
Gun?
Yeah, so she's going to pull her trigger, and you're going to see a blast of lightning.
I was going to
towards him.
counterspell.
I was also going to counterspell.
Jeez. Okay. So both.
I'll do it.
I've already got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you both roll a perception check.
8.
16.
All right. So you see him raise his hand as well. You have the option to continue it or not. He doesn't see you raising your hand. He
Sure,
is focused
I'll
on
do
her.
it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. So both of you mark off counterspell.
Oh, so he would.
He's raising his hand, and you see him not
Never
looking in
mind.
your
If I
direction.
knew that he was going to continue, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let him do it. Never mind. I
So-
get what you're going for now.
All right. So you mark your counterspell off. She goes to pull the trigger, and you hear a click, and nothing happens. And she looks at it confused.
Yeah, Marge, we talk with words, not with bullets. Okay.
I'm gonna make him come down here.
I don't think that's going to have the intended effect. Let's chill out.
And
Marge, I do have a question.
yeah, big boy.
You came up through the lighthouse.
Yes.
How did you leave without them seeing you? That room was fully guarded.
Well, there was a receptionist, and
Yeah,
There sure was.
and the sun was.
It
Yeah.
sure
I-
was.
Dalarys leans over to Tev and says, "There was."
and I used my spirit to create a minor illusion to distract her, and I walked past.
See, we have minor
What about the
illusion?
two
Why didn't we
guards?
do that? Okay.
The two guards, when you came up there, they were walking through the front door towards the stairwell, and then went up to the barracks.
Mm.
And then you went up past the barracks and tripped and fell down the stairs. There were no guards in the reception area other than the two that were walking through it.
Damn it.
I'm gonna change your name to fucking Fumbles.
All right,
Okay.
she's going to raise her hand towards Heritus.
Stop, Marge.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on March.
All right, let's have
Here we go.
an arcane off
An Arcane off.
to see who's casts first.
If hers starts to go, I'll counterspell it.
It is getting, how does it
16.
say, real?
16. All right, so what do I have to be here?
Wisdom 18.
Wisdom save 18. She rolled a 2. So she goes to raise her hand and just locks in place and says, she can't speak, can she?
It doesn't say they can't speak, it just says they're paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Which
Well, I think
maybe not speaking, but
I don't think you can speak when you're paralyzed.
I don't know the answer to that.
Depends on, from the neck down.
So here it is. Maybe you should get out of here.
Well, Before you leave, Herodis,
Give me the dragon soul.
you say her mind's been infected, so to speak, taken over by Klaus. Can
No.
you get Klaus out of her head?
I never said that she was. I just said that she was working with Klaus.
I can tell she's telling us the truth.
Incapacitated and can't move or speak.
Okay.
So I think that perhaps Klaus has done something
think-
to her mind.
And I was going to say, Klaus seems to have actually defected from whatever her group was.
Maybe you could try something on her. She's harmless at the moment.
I tell him again. I'd like you to give me the dragon soul, please.
I can't give you a soul, Dalarys.
Can I?
I have psychic abilities. I cannot transfer a soul from me. I do not have that ability.
Can I do that? Knowing
Because
about dragons and whatnot.
There's there are bigger problems right now.
we already
You
knew
can make
she'd been
an
working
Arcana
with
check.
Klaus before because we had that encounter, and she seemed pretty shocked whenever Klaus and other people that she
22.
once trusted didn't trust, like, were
It's
fighting.
possible.
So,
Do I know how to do it though?
That's the thing.
That's
I think
wishy-washy.
I think
You
she's
haven't
been
seen
played-
the exact thing that could do it, but you think that maybe there's a possibility.
I think she's being played.
exactly.
If there's a chance I could get that soul,
Dude,
I need to get it.
no, you don't.
What do you need the soul for?
To return to the person who sent me on this mission and keep it out of the wrong hands.
He's the right hands.
He looks at you and says, Dalarys, you're being played as well. And I can't give you this soul. Even if you had the ability to do it, I've been told not to give it to you.
Who told you that?
Who are you working for?
The dragon soul inside me that I speak with.
Can I speak with the dragon soul?
I'm sure I could ask him whatever question you wanted to.
Ask him how I'm being played.
You're being sent here for reasons that you think otherwise. You're on a mission to figure out what's happening to the dragons, but there's a more nefarious goal behind the dragon that sent you.
Got us good old fashioned lore.
Excuse me?
I have something that could help someone, maybe, but I don't have the material for it.
Tab, go ahead.
I don't have the material for it.
What's the material?
Can you further
At least
explain?
100 gold?
Nope.
I don't feel like I should be telling you this in front of her.
What if I come up there and you tell me?
And Marge just saved out of her paralyzed. So she is going to. You're going to see her wave her hand. And anybody that would like to do anything in reaction to a hand wave.
I'll counterspell.
Do
Okay.
I'd like to run up and grapple.
Run up and grapple her.
Yes.
All right. Make a dexterity check.
I gotta run for the hand.
Well, whatever your initiative modifier is.
What?
What's your
Add your
initiative?
initiative to it.
Okay. 14.
Okay. 27.
Oh, man.
So, as you take a step towards her, you're countering?
Yep.
Okay. She waves her hand, and you see an iridescent version of her start to snap into view where she was standing, and it just dissipates, and you see her rolling across this direction as Dalarys attempts to grab for her, but is very slow. And she's going to level her rifle at Heritus and fire.
I'm mid-action, so I can't counter.
You see her rifle pulse, and she just fires 4 times. And these glowing, pulsing bullets just scream towards Heritus. And he just looks at her with a frown, and his minor illusion is gone.
Figured. Okay.
Well, now that you
By
made
this
some
time,
noise,
I've
are you,
probably grappled Mars,
are you
right?
satisfied?
Well, that means Herodus is very close, wherever he is.
Jeez.
He's still rolling.
You're not going to find him.
Well, he's a rogue. A god tier rogue at that.
He gets plus 15 to stealth.
Jesus.
Straight?
What?
Like a straight roll, plus 15?
Yeah. Rogues get... you can double stack into proficiency for rogue abilities. So...
Picked the wrong class. Let's keep going.
Bards can do it too. Expertise. It's really handy.
Let's just say he gets plus 15 to acrobatics and plus 15 to stealth.
I look at Marge and say, "Look, we finished your mission that you wanted to come here for.
I need that soul. It's not finished.
Then go find him yourself." And then
Well, I pretty much did everything else myself while I waited for you guys anyways.
Hey. That's fair.
That could have helped me on my quest.
But, is it not possible that both of you are getting fucking played? There was a lot of heavy shit just dropped here. And, he did not seem like he was fucking lying. And neither do you. Can we take a second? Just take a fucking pause here?
I need to find this other Dragonborn.
It's entirely possible that Klaus has messed with your mind. You know that he can do that, apparently.
Klaus cannot mess with my mind. It is impossible. And
Why?
he knows that.
Why is that impossible?
Because of our training at the Empire, we had our implants that we could not affect each other with our abilities. I cannot hurt him with my spells, my spirit abilities, and he cannot hurt me with his psychic abilities.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he isn't he a fucking turncoat?
Klaus?
Yeah.
Yes, he's working for the Queen now.
Yeah, is it possible that maybe that implant has been removed? He's clearly not a dumb fuck.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But we were warned that if we were to remove that from the back of our necks, that it would explode. And we would lose our head.
And what's the one thing he's got going for him now that he didn't before? He's working with a literal god.
Goddess!
You guys may see her as a goddess. I see her as wizard trash that may have reached a power level above some of the other wizards, but I'm sure she can die just like the other wizard trash.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not very PC,
I feel you
but
about the
doubt
wizard
that.
trash
I plan on
person.
killing
I
her.
feel you about that.
everybody plans on killing her here.
But I do
Me
not
most
deny
of all.
Wizards are not powerful, and a powerful enough wizard could do something like that. Remove it without the negative effect. And maybe this wizard, who also seems to know mind control very well, could have got to you herself without Klaus. There are many ways your minds could have been tampered with. Your mind could have been tampered with here.
I've been separated from you guys several times. What's to say you guys haven't been tampered with?
I'm stupid. What is there to tamper?
Fair
Which
point.
makes it easier for your mind to be molded towards her will.
Yeah,
That's
but to
true.
what end? I'm stupid. What am I gonna do? I'm literally out to kill her. I've got more skin in this game than you.
She looks at Omal and Tev and says, "Look, both of you are from the Empire, just like me. Heritus up there is an obvious turncoat and has been wanted by the Empire for years. Why would you trust him over one of your own?"
Because he raised a couple of very good points, and I think we need to all slow down
He has
as
no
I
proof
answer for the both of them.
of any of his points.
Do you?
No, but I'm here with you, and we can go find those. We just have to find him.
You're gonna shoot him?
I'm going to make sure he doesn't leave.
Yeah, it's not ominous at all. I believe it.
If he dies, he loses the dragon soul.
And
So I'm not going to kill him, but I'm going to make sure he's not going to go anywhere.
It is in our best interest we find him.
yeah,
I'm unsure of how to proceed.
it is in our best interest to find him.
Unfortunately, he's a sneaky bastard.
I mean, I can track people, but
But you dropped the ball there.
I'll do it. I can try to track him. I don't know how I'd roll for that though.
You could do a general. Let's do a survival check.
Hey, Marge, if I had an ability that could undo some type of mind tampering, would you be opposed to me using it on you?
Dirty 20.
So you find. This is a very wrecked ship, and there's soot and dust all over it. You do find footprints up there where someone was standing. And you were there for the fight with Klaus, and you saw the way he jumped away using his psychic daggers. And it makes you feel like he was there at one point, and he would have to jump to somewhere within sight to get away. And so, just glancing around, there are very few spots he could have jumped to avoid the guards, and you feel like you could probably get a general direction that he would have went.
I relay that.
Let's figure it out. Perhaps he's leading me to this other dragon board.
Perhaps he's leading all of us.
Do you have a better idea?
No, Dolores, I don't.
Then tell me where he went.
What say you, gang? Tev,
I
I'm
don't
looking
think
for your honest insight here.
I don't think we're tracking him anywhere, if that's what you're asking.
You don't think we're going to be able to find him?
Not by tracking him here. I don't think so.
No.
I can get a general direction, that's it. And it's more than we have right now.
But what happens when he changes directions?
I look for sign.
He is known to poop randomly on his path.
It's true, he is. No, that's
Random
you.
pooper. I don't know. I think we're tapped out here. I
Hey, Marge,
think we need to go rest somewhere.
Yeah, Turtle.
to be clear, I don't actually think he's messed with your mind. I'm just wondering if maybe the mission you guys were sent on might have been him and not directly higher command. He's a turncoat.
Who?
Klaus.
You think Klaus gave us the mission?
I think.
Possibly. Or someone else within that is also working against the Empire.
I know for a fact that it was not Klaus, because we were sent on a specific mission to the Forbidden Forest in the Elven territory. And on the way back, we were given direct orders from our higher-up to change direction, change course, and head towards where you guys were located. And during that, you obviously saw the wreckage and what happened, and then you met up with me.
Yeah,
So-
you guys had a run in with the Hound.
I'm this close to stabbing Orange, by the way.
But the odd thing here is the Hound is directly, obviously, working under the Queen. Or he was, I think. Well, Hound, you're here, right? He's in my head, right?
Yeah,
No.
he is.
You get no response.
Yeah. I have the Hound, or he has me. I'm not really sure how that works. Either way.
You have the Hound. She was there. She hadn't left at that point. Yes, she knows. I was trying to remember when she left.
Yeah, it's complicated. We killed his ass, but,
Right.
he's not happy. I give him some lo-fi hip-hop to listen to while he's back there. Anyways.
You hear the Hound in your voice say, "She's a breathing, living body."
No.
Know what?
Marge, stay more than arm's reach from me, just in case. Anyways. Actually, everyone stay more than arm's reach away from me. Literally everyone.
Man, you gave everybody a helping hand up into the ship earlier. I should have made you roll for every one of them.
Much like I didn't think of my evasion.
Alright, well.
We need to rest.
We need to rest. I think that should be goal 1.
Either way, Klaus had been working with the Queen for a long time, considering that he also survived and he just came back here. So, it's all complicated. What stake does Klaus have in this game with your mission with the Dragon Soul is the question.
We were sent to investigate your guys, as well as, while we're here, investigate the technology from the dwarves.
Yeah.
And so
He's doing more than investigating. He's working with them.
I don't know the extent of Klaus and what the Queen's done to him. He seemed clear of mind when we fought him in the military district, but these people that can mess with your mind, sometimes it's almost impossible to tell that they're being affected.
Seems like what's going on right now.
What if that was Klaus making a minor illusion of Heritus?
That
I wouldn't have even seen it.
is a fair point.
His psychic abilities have zero effect on me.
Fair. Actually, I think he was disguised technically when we first encountered him in that courtyard, wasn't he? You could see that, we couldn't.
Correct.
Interesting. Well, that implies he still has his implant too, so it's not like that's been removed. So that crosses that off.
I think if we find Heritus, we get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, that's our only lead is find Heritus. And I think we're all in agreement. At least two parties here have vested interest in finding him for more direct reasons than answers.
I need answers from this other
Yeah,
Dragonborn.
If we find 100 gold's worth of diamond dust along the way, all the better. We can cross something else off the list.
I mean, I'm sure there's a jeweler somewhere.
Maybe he has 1 or 2 diamonds that somebody just left and never picked up.
We did rob a shop at one point.
Glitch had a large diamond cut in half, but never went to pick it up.
From the dead jeweler
Oh yeah, he also cast Gust on the way out.
and murdered him.
It's no idea.
All right, so you guys are up in the airship, safe from everybody around you, other than the 2 dead bodies that are up there. Night's starting to fall, and you're in the southeast corner of the Tinker, the Walls Tinker District. You got the lighthouse in the center, landing pad, and several areas that you just kind of got a vague look at when you glanced out the door.
Sleep on the airship?
Yep, sleep on the airship.
That we can get out of this district in cover of darkness and sleep somewhere else.
Yeah,
Because moving through here in the daylight's clearly not the easiest option.
Short rest here, then take off.
Long rest.
Or long rest.
Yeah.
I
Wait
think
here 8 hours. And
short rest, let them all heal up because he took that blunderbuss to the face.
2 blunders.
Yeah, I sure did. You know, it's weird. I could have stepped out of the way, but I thought for a fact I should just.
you would be so surprised. Alright, I gotta get moving.
I say long rest in the control room.
What's the easiest place for guard duty?
If we long rest, I'll say this out of character. If we long rest, would it be still like darkness when we were ready to move again?
Dark's just now starting to fall, so you're looking at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening. So if you took an 8-hour rest, it would be about 4 a.m. when you got up, so it'd still be dark out.
Although dark does pose its own problem with Queen's Guards.
That's true. However, I can cast
So,
darkness.
Better stealth but Queen's Guards, or get the heck out.
And still have
Or, well, we
time.
can stay here. We have to deal with Queen's Guards in the dark, or deal with stealthing in the daytime, as of right now.
Stealthy. I don't want to fight a Queen's Guard.
No.
Risks are much
Reggie
lower.
does.
Yeah, Reggie does. But
Reggie would have made this scene so much more chaotic if he had been here.
I think so.
That was a good game though, today, guys.
Yeah.
So are you long resting or short resting? What are you doing?
Long rest, I think.
But that'll put us at 8 o'clock in the morning.
4
so-
o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock.
4? Oh, okay.
It's like 8 right now.
Oh, I see. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's still cover of darkness, so we have nothing to really lose.
Queen's
Hunker
Guard.
down and
Queen's Guards come
Yep,
out
that's
at
the
night.
question. We either move in the dark with Queen's Guard or move in the daytime with disadvantage shit.
I'd rather move in the dark with the Queen's Guard. We have more of an advantage, even with the Queen's
Which
Guard.
either way, if you took your long rest, I mean, you'd have time in the dark, or you could wait until the sun came up. So I mean, you'd have your pick after the long rest.
yeah, I'd rather sneak around in the dark in the morning where if we run into a Queen's Guard.
Well, I mean,
We're,
the patrols will definitely be lighter because it'll only be Queen's Guard, because even the guards aren't going to be out at night because of the Queen's Guard.
Patrols.
Yeah.
Patrols are going to be
So-
lighter. I'm going to have all my pass without a trace. I'll have all my spell slots back. So
Long rest it is.
And
We long rested.
we long
Okay,
rest.
so I
find
need a
storage
group.
bin.
A group survival check. Well, whoever's picking the spot to rest,
I'll do it.
Vixen, make a survival check.
Oh yeah, you're good at survival. I say before.
What's
you
your
go
survival
into
stuff?
+7.
I'm exactly the same.
30, 20.
Nice.
Where's the survival is 0? So dirty what?
20.
20? Okay, so everybody make a stealth check with advantage.
Dirty,
Dirty 20.
I rolled 2 threes.
Jinx, buy me some
Two
Coke.
what?
2 threes.
Oh,
So what's
do
your
we have
total?
without a trace, or is that
Pass
gone?
without a
That's
trace is
gone.
still active, and that's 18.
No,
Is it?
it's
Oh.
not active.
Is it not? Has it been an hour? God damn.
And
Yeah.
it's an 8-hour sleep, so you cannot keep an hour
Okay.
stealth.
Dirty 20. Oh,
At advantage?
we'll send a
Oh,
a
at
watch
advantage?
up
No.
too. We'll have to have someone on watch.
Natural 20.
Okay. So, Reggie got a 15. Marge gets plus 16. 32. Okay. Alright, so Dalarys just sits down in the middle of the room to do his meditation for the night. And we'll resolve all that next time, I guess.
That was a good game, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
We got a lot accomplished.
We got some role playing done today.
I didn't realize that Reggie was at 25.
Health?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, fucking show up. Like,
It's out of character that he healed me. Then he should have healed himself.
I'll tell you what I tell my wife. Maybe you should come.
So, I'm taking my long rest, hitting the button.
This is a
Is that good?
joke. I don't say things like that to her.
Should I hit the button, Mike, or are we waiting until next game to
She would probably just look at me
Go
and
ahead
shake
and
her
hit
head
it.
and think I hold all the cards in this room.
Everyone turned into robots. I couldn't understand.
Go ahead and hit it.
Okay, I have hit the button.